Right. Yo, 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 yo. What's going on, people? Big up everyone in the comment section. Big up everyone in the chat. Big up everyone that subscribed to the channel. We're back again, baby. Grounded Arsenal. And I'm here with my boy Lorrie. We saying, brother?
Yeah. What's going on, people? Not letting the weather get us down. Still committing to the show. Committing to the thing. Here for the cause. North London is fucking red. Let's just get that out of the way.
Get that in.
Get that out of the way.
Always, bro.
We move. We've got two special guests today. Coming back for the second week running. We got man like JR Fizzy, Mr. FIFA.
Come on. Oh, you guys, I'm good to be back, man. I can't lie. North London is red, as you say. Listen, I am gassed off for the weekend. I'm gassed.
Facts only, bro. Facts only. Facts only. And then we got my boy Reese in the house, bro. What are you saying, brother? Welcome.
I'm here. Love for the love. You know what I mean, man's here. I mean, Garner's. What's that chant that's finally left my head, cuz? Fuck, I forgot it.
It'll come back to you. Don't worry. It'll come back. It'll come back to you like Arsenal are back as well.
Yeah.
Like Arsenal are back according to man like Indiana. So
facts only.
To give him a shout out too.
Facts only, bro. Facts only. All right, guys. Before we start the show, innit? First things first, innit? Go ahead, yeah. Smash the fucking likes on this video right now. Obviously, this is new popping Arsenal show. We're gonna get this trending all over the world at some point, innit? But baby steps, we're gonna move. And guys, don't forget, smash the subscribe button. Let's go, man. Let's go. All right, so boy, let's just delve straight in. Tottenham Arsenal fan. Cuz, what are we saying, boys? What are we saying?
What? He's going first.
I know, man. I go first.
It's different, isn't it? Like, I literally said, I remember last week saying that if we beat them, we can go on a mad run. Like, because if you look at the next 5 games, I think the next 5 games are very, very winnable. And then I think we play Liverpool after that. This is genuinely a chance for Arteta and the team to switch everything around for the season, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because he's got his full team. He's just pulled that. We know that he can do it. We know that the players can do it. We know the players are capable of the levels that they showed on Sunday. So there's no excuse to not show those levels on Saturday against Brighton. There's no excuse for that. That's what I want to see now. Like, you've shown it on the big occasion, the North London derby under the lights Sunday afternoon, you know, at home, blah blah blah. But can you do it? Can you do the same thing at Brighton? That's what I want to see personally.
Totally agree, bro. And I'm with you on that, man. I echo that, bro. Like, if you can't turn up for a game like Tottenham and, you know, smash them up like that, play some good football, that, let's be honest, in it, that we're yet to see under this manager as fluently as we did on Sunday, then, bro, I don't know, innit? Like, come on, man. We've seen rejuvenations from how many players in that squad that we actually, let's be honest, like, people are actually starting to call them dead. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, so, and these men have all still got their ability in it. So the fact that they can actually dig deep, go within themselves and just reach down and just get that bit of form and that bit of style out, then yeah, man, we could do bits, man. That top 6 would be a shoo-in. Literally, we could just keep doing what we did on Sunday, man. But
so refreshing to actually have a game wrapped up by half time. When was the last time?
Yeah.
When was the last time we could say that?
A very long while ago, brother. A very long while ago.
And even that in the second half, we looked comfortable. We weren't treading on eggshells. And I reckon we could have scored a few more. If we really wanted to come with the killer instinct, we could have scored a few more. But it shows that since certain men have come into the team, we'll get into it for our players of the month a little bit later with the next poll that's going to be dropping. Since certain man has got into the team, creativity is there. There's more creativity. The chances are being made. It's just a case of taking them. And like, I got to hold my hands up and say again, certain men that are in the poll, the next poll coming up, I had my doubts on them myself.
Yeah,
but
I think we all did,
they're
bro.
proving me wrong. They're proving me wrong. So
I think we all did, man. No, so I'm with you on that one, bro. I think we all did, brother. Reese, what are you saying, bro?
I was gonna even latch on to what Lorrie said and say, yeah. These are the key things. These are the key components that people don't really want to take into consideration sometimes. Like even last year, when I guess the likes of Odegaard and Smith Rowe came into our team, and then people were trying to show people the effect it's had by going, oh, we were the third best in form. Man, and we're like, oh, we don't care though. We finished 8th. But sometimes you've got to look at, okay, this has actually had an impact. This actually helped our team. And I feel like the same thing has happened again. We started really poor. The transfer window closed. After the transfer window closed, these guys are now on the pitch, and every single game they've won. These additions that have played every single game they've won. You know what I'm saying? So me, I'm a big fan of, let's just see when the whole team, they've planned together on the pitch how it goes. And I just felt against Tottenham, we were fantastic. Tottenham were awful though, but we were fantastic. I just felt we looked hungry. I don't remember the last time I could say something like that where I thought we looked hungry. Do you know what I mean? Usually we're in games and we're like, oh, why are we not trying harder? And I mean, looked hungry, didn't want to get off their necks. Do you know what I mean? It looked like it could be 4-5 in that first half. And then the second half, matured performance from a very young team. Like, what's the average rating from our team? It was very mature. No one trying to do extra. Do you know what I'm saying? I was impressed. I was impressed a lot still.
It's so true. It's so true what you just said there, brother, because a lot of people said that we took our foot off the gas. We started playing boring. We weren't, came with the same intensity that we had in the first half. Nah, bro. That was called game management.
This is not FIFA. You know what I mean?
The second goal,
FIFA, trust me.
The second goal. When was the last? That
if
second
it was
goal,
FIFA, they would have had to pass the pad.
Press the reset button.
It would have been whitewashed before half time. They would have been rage quitting.
No, you know when you're playing the game and the person just cuts out.
Connecting to your opponent.
Can I? What's happening, people? Everyone good? Yeah.
That's good, Ray.
Yeah, bro. Sorry, I was gonna bring you in literally. Sorry, that was me playing Fizzy, where I just cut off the fucking stream and crashed the pad of the TV, and I just called it a night. Yo, guys, what's good? Guy Ray as well. Big up Ray, man. What are you saying, bro?
What's happening? Yes, man. Yeah.
I
want to. What's happening, people? What's happening? Hope all you lot are blessed. I'm blessed. I'm still buzzing after Sunday, man. I mean, I even ditched the kids' party, but I had to have rows with the wife. I'm telling you, yeah. She said to me, yeah, you're coming to the kids' party. I was like, nah. I said, this is the North London Derby girl. She's like, well, you got to leave me go home. I was like, look, I'll have the baby. I'll tell you what, yeah. There was a video when Saka scored the third goal. Yeah, I'm thinking about putting it up, but I think it might be a gal's video because I screamed and jumped that loud with the baby. The baby shit itself. Can I just recognise something as well? Yeah. Saka on the right, bruv, and I've been saying it for time.
We'll get into that. We'll get into all of that.
We'll get into that.
My bad. But yeah,
let me go through some of these comments real quick, innit? Big up my guy Dizzy in the house as well. Anyway, still, he says, "Bro, I've been fucking gassed. The last 2 days I have tweeted so much, close to 100 times, bro. I'm so fucking happy. North London is red, the only white. Okay, and then big up my guy Ray. He's obviously in there. Big up Corey in the house as well. Big up the panel with my dude ShoXstar.
Yeah, all time.
Big up Corey, man. Big up Corey. One Rovers Vlogs has come out and said, big up the panel. Has anyone seen Donny James, Doncaster losing 6-0, which he needs help? Oh, damn.
Big up man like Charlie.
Yeah, man. I hope he's all right, man. I hope he's all right still. Yes, man like Arsenal presser. Guys, go and follow this guy on Twitter, man. He's got you for... I'm just going to say, with his game day, he's got you in it. Like,
he's the plug, man. He's the plug.
He's got you, man. He's got you.
The P isn't presser, it's Pedro.
Yeah. And then we got Vibes FC in the house. Big up my brother, man. Bro, change your picture, bro. I'm pretty sure that's a picture from the London riots, bro, where my bro running power line and just licked bare bread and started eating it.
Busting up the liquor store.
I swear it was in Hounslow where the bread did it. But yo, Shox, you might need to hold the intervention with the gal. He's talking about title winning. Okay, listen, I can't be held accountable for any outrageous statements that the guy makes. Yeah, like I'm putting it out there from now, innit? Like I'm yeah, a gal is a gal, but I love the bro anyway. Still,
for me, I love a gal. Yeah, I'll go moon and back for a gal. But geez, yeah, he must have given that geezer hearing aids with that scream that he busted out on that goal.
Bro, he sounded like Alicia Keys, bro. He sounded like Alicia Keys, bro. Like, I don't know what I'm.
He was lit. I'm telling you.
You know when you know when you hit your pinky toe on the corner, man. You hit that pinky toe.
Exactly, that's exactly what it was.
That's about people. Anyone thought, nah. He's funny, man. I love the guy. Big up the guy.
Imagine Sheriff is beating Madrid. Listen, I don't know who these men are, but they're called Sheriff. And if they win, that's a major fucking L for Real Madrid anyway. Still,
First time
that's back-to-back wins, though, isn't it? Yeah,
they're in the mud, man. I'm telling you, they're in the mud.
Yeah, but no, they've got some good stats, you know. Like apparently they've scored like the most goals in the first however many games in La Liga history and all of these kind of things there. And Benzema's putting up mad numbers. That would either tell you one of two things: either they're killing it, or the Spanish league is not up to par, bro.
It's dead.
The centre back pairing's gone, isn't it?
The second part, yeah.
The second is definitely.
Got to remember they lost both their main centre backs as well. So.
Oh my God, it got sounded like a strangled chicken, but it was nice to see the passion. All right, listen, he's not here, innit? So we're not gonna go in on the gal. Yeah. But hopefully, like,
nah. What? I mean, isn't it crazy though? Yeah, I know we're gonna be talking into things, yeah, but isn't it mad? Like before the international break, how Arsenal was being relegated and Spurs top of the league, and like, boom! What you saying now, blood?
Yeah, this sandwich, boy. This club sandwich that they were talking about, the Scooby Doo, the Scooby Doo sandwich. What happened to it? Now it's looking like a whoopee cushion. Now it's flat like it's flat like it's flat like look at the flat batty they got down, boy. Flat batty.
Hey, do you know how I want to refer it to, yeah, Lorrie, yeah? I want to refer it to like Space Jam, bro. You know when the monsters take their power? It's like someone took. It's like a couple of years ago, someone come and took our power. Now Michael Jordan stepped across and took that power back.
Bro, it's like Austin Power about his mojo read, boy. What are you talking about? That ain't got that game anymore, innit? But yeah. So cool. We'll go into the game because obviously I know we're all dying to fucking talk about that, innit? Like, so we'll kick it off like that, innit?
Yes.
So Lorrie, talk to me, bro.
Best performance I've seen under Arteta.
Agreed.
Better than that was better than the FA Cup performance as well.
I agree.
Like it felt like throwback. I don't want to say Wenger days because I hate bringing up the past, but it was definitely throwback Arsenal. Slick football, fighting for the ball, passion, solid defending, everything you could ask for. Like the goal, they got a goal, but like I said a bit earlier, we could have got a few more. I just like everything that I saw on the pitch. The hunger and the passion was there. Mm-hmm. It's one of them situations where you almost feel like, can we fucking play Tottenham every week? That way we would just propel up the league. That way, but I did call it. I did call before the game as well. I said I wanted Dyer and Sanchez in there because I knew they were ones to get to expose. They haven't really, outside of Kane and Son, when you look at the team, like they're not that far off us in terms of initially when we haven't got our best 11. So our worst, like our teams that started off at the start of the season is probably where their level is at, but with Kane and Son included. But the game itself, Ramsdale, boy, he has to get his flowers. The whole defense, really, the whole team played amazing, but the fact that everyone was fighting for each other, that passion, it's like, I don't know, it's because they're a bit younger, but I feel like a lot of the team understood the importance of the North London derby. Whereas you look at the games last season, when we had the North London derby. Like, yes, we won the one at the Emirates, but why when we was at the toilet bowl, that passion wasn't there.
I love that
Passion wasn't
name.
there.
I love that
And
name.
then if you look back at it, like I said, I think because they've got younger, the hunger's there, the passion's there, and it's a team that's going to build together. And that second goal, that build up for that second goal,
Yeah, but I liked all of them. I liked all of them.
I liked all of them,
all
but it's
three
just
of
the
them,
second. The second goal was just the throwback, man. That was just throwback for me.
Yeah, that was one of them.
That was run back, and then the fact that I almost feel like Abu knew that Henry was there because for that celebration,
He
for him
must
to
have
do
known.
this
He
celebration,
must have.
my
Well,
man knew he was there.
Sorry,
Trust me.
let me just cut in there real quick, innit? I feel like they all knew. Well, they all must have known, right? But if you notice, every single one of them done a knee slide in the same corner after scoring. All of them, they all done a knee slide. It was just that
all of them. Yeah.
Aubameyang done the one with the arms, like, you know, that look kind of thing. But they all done a knee slide.
Yeah,
in the
like
same
Thierry Henry did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Like, so I don't know. Maybe they was just like, yeah, he's here. We're gonna impress him. Like, when they put that mean face on.
And it almost makes you think, you know, I'm not saying I
There was
want
like,
him as the manager. Yeah, I'm not saying I want him as a manager, but you know, the players that talk up and the players that are passionate, they're not allowed to be connected to Arsenal.
Yeah.
So just imagine what the fuck could happen if they was a sort of more allowed to be ambassadors or whatnot for us.
No,
it could
I
make
feel
a whole different gravy.
So okay. So in saying that, then do you think that's a little change in the squad between in the club where they're saying that maybe we do need to get these guys involved? But no, it can't be that.
I'm not saying involved, but
They're not
I'm not saying they necessarily have to be involved, but having their presence there automatically elevates your game. I think that's what it is.
I agree definitely. Like, I mean, if you're not trying to play in front of Thierry Henry, bruv, like, and really turn up, innit? Like,
go home, bro. Don't walk on the pitch. Go home.
Yeah, no, it's like real talk, bro. Like, these are like legends, and we're talking about so much to the point they're legends over other clubs' legends. Do you know what I mean? That kind of thing. These men are being touted as like the best players to ever do it.
The best player to ever grace this league. The league you play in week in, week out, the one you dream. This guy is the best that's ever been. If you can't turn up in front of him against your North London rivals, go home, bro. I don't want you on the pitch. Go home. Legit.
It's facts only, bro. It's facts only. So obviously, Fizzy, sorry. So I'm just gonna say welcome to Corey as well for joining the stream as well.
Big up.
You're right, yeah.
Yeah, good, bro.
So obviously, as you can see, we're just going over the North London recap and stuff like that. Fizzy, tell me, what was your takes on it, man?
I've got my notes.
Man's got his notes, you know.
Yeah, but I've got loads to talk about on that.
All right, cool. We move.
Nah, to be fair, do you know what? It was just refreshing, man. I feel like every aspect of the club needed that. The fans needed it, the players needed it, the manager needed it, the board needed it, like Edu and all of them, man. Everyone needed that sort of performance. Like, if we were to win, let's say if we went out on Sunday and we won 2-1, like an edgy 2-1, it was 1-1 till like 75, 80 minutes, and then we just nick a goal or like a dodgy penalty or something like that, it wouldn't have felt as good as it feels. It's not because we genuinely tore them apart. Like, I didn't
absolutely battered them.
Sunday. I haven't seen that team. The last time I probably saw that team, for me personally, was probably against Man United at home. Early Arteta days. Man United at home, 2-0. When I think it was Pepe and like Socrates or something scored or whatever. But in terms of on Sunday, free flowing football, everything he talked about, everything he's been talking about in the last 2 years in his press conferences about high intensity, high levels, etc., etc. That's what we saw on Sunday. So for me, for him to fully turn it around, you need to now continue that, because you've shown that level is there. So if you let that drop, that's on you, because you've seen it from the players. So for me now, I need to see that continuous going on. But now Sunday was lit. It was lit, and against them lot, always.
I agree, man. It was beautiful to watch. It was beautiful on the eye.
It was on
fire. The fans, bro. The fans were electric. Loved it, man. It was like it was an Arsenal that we have not seen for a very, very, very long time, innit?
Pride. We felt
Reece,
pride.
bro, what are you telling me? Ray, you go next, brother. So I'm just doing it in order the way the man came in and stuff.
Yeah, that's all right.
So you talk.
Yeah, so for me, fantastic performance. Do you know what? Yeah, when Lorrie said it's the best performance under Arteta, I was proper thinking that it is, but I can't remember that Chelsea game. Remember that Chelsea game?
Chelsea game. Yeah, when it
I'm
turned for
thinking
us.
that's up there as well. Yeah, I think that's up there as well. But
Xhaka's
yes,
free kick.
Bro, don't get me reminded, fam.
but that Tottenham game, I felt like we were fantastic. I can't lie. Tottenham, the way they set up was a bit confusing. I couldn't help but watch the game and go, where is their midfield? Like, I don't know why Ali and Dembele just vacated it. Yeah, I didn't understand it.
Bro, they should have got Malcolm. They Malcolm in the middle, bro.
But one thing I love is that we punish them. Do you know how many times we look back in a game and then we're like, look, we should have made more of this and all of that. So I love the fact that we punish them. I know Ray's already said this, and I know he's going to speak about it more. But Saka on the right, yeah. No disrespect to Pepe. Listen. You're 72 mil, yeah. I get people always try and slap the price tag on him, and I'm like, listen, allow him, let him do his thing. But one thing Saka showed me on the right, when he gets the ball, there's a decision already. Yeah, he gets the ball and he knows what he's doing. None of this. I'm gonna do 5,000 step overs, and then if I do beat the man, then I figure out what I'm doing. And then if I can't go on the wide, then I want to go on my left to try and find top bins. And then if I miss it, then hold his head like that. Like it's jarring. Where Saka, he got the ball, 1-2s. What we did, like, and Smith Rowe and him are on the wave, bro. So listen, I was happy and listen.
It's like Professor X and Jean Grey, bro. They already know that they got that telekinesis going on, bro, man. I know what you're saying, bro.
And that's why for me, my brother Aubameyang
played well.
It helped him. Having two people that had that chemistry, he was just that last little finger, that thing, and his football looked better. Like everyone was making moves, boom, boom. They're all running up.
He looked happier, man.
Yeah, my man, he was even linking play. When's the last time you saw Aubameyang linking play?
And this again, I'm not trying to get at Pepe, yeah. But my only thing with Pepe is he's very stop-start. So when he's running and then he stops, and then it's hard to be fluid. Do you know what I'm saying? Where Saka, he's on the move, boom, 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 boom. I just love what I saw. Fluid play, catch them on the break. None of this stop-start, letting the defense get back into shape and all of that. Let's go, let's hit them. And my brother Odegaard working his class.
Oh, mate.
Man, he was a pressing machine on Sunday, bro. Man was running up and down, bro. Man was on his work shit that day.
So when Mr. Mizzou, Mr. Trust the Process, tells us to trust the process in that's what Arteta meant by work. That's all I want to say. Yeah, but well done, lads. I was happy with that performance.
I called him Mizzou, you know, Mizzou. All right, before I go to Ray, I'm just going to read some of these comments as well. So I'm seeing that Madrid are obviously losing to Sheriff right now in the UCL. Curtis James has 4 assists tonight. God damn.
He's a baller. He's a baller still.
That's mad. That's wild. I saw that goal we scored in the weekend as well. Fucking wicked, bro. Wicked. Bro, you're on the yellow card. This. You're on the yellow card. I'm not saying it.
Yeah, allow that still.
It's gonna be no decision before you get a red. If you say something outrageous like this again, you're out of here anyway.
I don't even think Jones is better than Willett.
Bro, in it. Facts, bro. Big up Gooner Express in the house as well. Who's Jones? Liverpool start. Look, my guy. 4 assists in the US UCL in 1 game. Good for him. Still shit. Big up.
We'll let a gal run the comment panel. We'll let Gooner Express run the comment panel. Sorry.
Facts only. I've seen man twerk in the box instead of making a simple box. So. Okay, I don't understand that. Imagine your star boy being
I think it's Pepe.
Wow. But yo, all right. So big up Ray, man, my guy, man. What are you telling me, my brother? What do you think of the game and that?
What's happening? Yeah, man. Look, touching just on quickly what he was saying about Aubameyang. Yeah, that little flick he played to Smith Rowe as well on that one flick we're through. That was lit. But can I talk about anything? Because I want to talk about from the front going upwards, yeah? Is that good?
Okay. When you say that though, yeah. Sorry, let me just add one more thing onto what Reese was saying just now, yeah. And do you know what I realized
Yeah.
in our counter-attack play when we got the ball in defense and moved it up and actually scored any of those goals, I don't think there was no more than 5 passes to get to that point. Now, do you know how fucking effective that is?
It was direct.
Do you know how mad that is?
Yeah.
That's what I grew up on.
Go from defense to attacking. Wild. But yeah, sorry, brother. Go on. Yeah, I just wanted to add that.
Man.
No. So for me, I mean, let me go upstairs quick because the kettle's going on. One sec.
He said the kettle.
But I remember back in the day,
Yeah,
that's what
man.
used to happen. Perez to Henry, just one touch, boom, 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 and they're in.
See, for me, boys, yeah, it was I've said it from the start, yeah, and I know Bruno expressing it wasn't very keen, but Ramsdale, yeah, the passion that these are bringing out from the back, right? So if you take the first 3 games for Arsenal, yeah, Leno was arguing with Pablo Mari, he was arguing with Rob Holding because he didn't want to pass the ball to whoever, man, and they was all getting like, I don't want the ball and all this shit. Yeah. Whereas Ramsdale, bro, the confidence and the passion that he plays out from the back is phenomenal. And you see when Tommy made that when he saved Harry Kane's shot, didn't he? Pushed it out to side, and then Tommy made the nice little clearance, and he went over and almost took Tommy's hand off his. I don't know if any of you's noticed. He had to get some ibuprofen for after that. They're saying onto it. I mean, he must have hurt his hand because he smashed the geezer so hard. Tommy was like, he must have thought, fucking hell, is this what they do in the Premier League? But for me, yeah, and for me, him playing out from the back, you've got to give credit to Ben White, yeah. I mean, because the first game that he played for us, he was terrible. Against but was it Brentford, wasn't it? Yeah. From the minute that whistle went and that first challenge on Sun, mate, that geezer was like, man, that's my fucking ball. You're at my stadium. We're gonna play on my rules, yeah. He bossed Harry Kane. He beat him to most headers in the air. He was lit, bruv. Moving over to Gabriel, they're linking well for me in a minute. 1 goal in 4 games, is it? 1 goal in 4 games. That's Parker, bruv, yeah. So and going back to moving forward, yeah, Partey. I mean, I'm going to big Partey up, yeah, because last season, I don't think I've always said it. I don't know if you remember, show, yeah, I used to say fucking are the pitches in Spain big up the man couldn't switch the ball, and he's finding the players now. So the switch is beautiful, man. And going back to just what we said about Saka, yeah, for me, I've always said towards the end of the season we switched up. If you boys remember, we put Pepe onto the left, yeah, we brought Saka onto the right, and we got the best out of Pepe on the left. The thing what you were saying earlier, yeah, with the difference between Saka and Pepe, right, is when Pepe goes, the defender knows where he's already going, yeah? The defender's already made a decision, yeah? With Saka, you don't know what he's going to do. Look, put it this way, mate. He put a defender on his arse and Harry Kane was tracking back. So, for me, I think he holds up that ball better. He looks, you know what I mean? He's looking for the space he wants to put it. Whereas with Pepe, he just wants to bolt towards the fucking line, do a couple of step overs, cut in on his left, and then the ball's already taken off him. So for me, I want to big up the new signings. All right, a lot of us thought, fucking Tommy Asu, who the fuck is that? Ben White? Are you fucking joking? Yeah. These players stood up for us.
Ramsdale, Odegaard, bro, there was a lot.
Ramsdale, Odegaard, yeah. And
look, everyone's kind of all right, but yeah, go on.
Yeah, hopefully, you know what I mean. Listen, everyone's slating us. Oh, you're hyped up because you beat this team and that team, that team. Let me just say something. Yeah, Chelsea fans, right? You beat Spurs last week, what 3-0, yeah, and you beat them with a weaker. They had a weaker team out. Yeah, they didn't have Dembele, did they?
Say that again, brother.
Against Chelsea. They didn't have Dembele, did they, against Chelsea?
Who, Dembele?
And Dembele.
Oh, and Dembele. Yeah, I think they did. I think they did, you know. I'm sure they did.
No, I'm sure he didn't play because I thought he was returning.
Or he came on. I think he came on.
But this is what I'm saying. You can't have Chelsea fans like trying to rip us here because we're beating minor teams, right? But we just done what they done, yeah?
They didn't have Lucas, though.
No, but my other point is, yeah, with the first 3 games of the season, you can't. We had so many players out. Now, for me, seeing this was our first. I'm saying probably this was our first game there with our finest 11. What we're looking like this is going to be for the season, yeah. let's go fucking smash some more teams. And what like you said earlier, difference what we did in that game against Spurs is with Arsenal, yeah, we normally have possession. Because last season, do you remember I said how we had a lot of possession and when the people were nicking one goal? This game, this is when you saw us, yeah, we had the possession and we put away the chances what we was never doing before. And if we can start putting away them chances that now we're creating and finishing, I think we're going to look a lot better moving forward. And like I said, next couple of fixtures they should be must wins for us. So hopefully we're moving on up and Spurs are moving on down.
I totally agree with you, bro. I agree with you 100% in what you're saying, bro. Hey, Ray, try to go back in the other room you was in because your internet connection was a lot clearer back then, innit? You kept kind of in and out kind of thing, innit? Like, I know
I'll make sure the kettle a lot quiet, hopefully.
Right,
calm.
On the move with Ray, fam.
Yeah,
for
Corey,
real,
step
for real.
up to the plate, man. Corey, what you got? What are you saying, man?
Before Corey goes in, still, this is an amazing comment. What Vibes FC has just said here: players like Odegaard, ESR, and Saka got more stick than grown-ass Pepe, and that is so fucking true. There, big up my guy Corey. Man, what did you think of the game, my guy?
Oh, bro, what a win, man. Bro, man was bouncing up and down, cuz. Yeah. And after seeing, this is Arteta's team now. Like, this is what Arteta and what Arsenal can do. The question is, will we continue? Because that's the thing for me, bro. Like, celebrate the win in that. But my thing right now is we just need to keep going with it. So can we do it at Brighton, Palace, Villa, all these teams? Can we keep this run going? And I'm just saying this right now. I'm saying this right now, yeah. We're the only team who's won all our games in September.
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
I think we're the only team who's won won all 3 games in September. Facts, bro. Wait, shameless with this.
Is that another trophy unbeaten?
But yeah, man. Great win. Tottenham always being our shadow. A bunch of pricks. Yeah, that's about it, man.
Yeah, sorry, I heard what you just said about us being the only club that's actually won all the games in September, and it's so fucking true. I saw it literally. So this is another thing that we'll get into. And on top of that, Lorrie, I think we need to extend the question as well, not just for players, but for the manager as well. I think that needs to be highlighted, regardless of whatever you might think of him. He's been under immense pressure, and for what we've done throughout this month, amazing, bro, amazing. So obviously we'll get onto that later on into the show and stuff.
Oh yeah, one more thing. Oh yeah, Shox. One more thing. Yeah, it's too. As for saying, all the people asking, it has Arteta turned the corner. It's too early. It's only been 3 games. Let's see what he does after a whole season, and then ask that question.
It is definitely too early, but there are some decisions of his that we do need to speak about, because whether you people feel away about the way he's managing the players on the pitch, I think there's a lot of decisions he's made in regards to changing the atmosphere inside that dressing room that for me is correct, and no one's going to speak about because that was their favorite players and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I even saw in the group chat something about Guendouzi. He had to go, bro. Bro, I don't understand why people have got this little Guendouzi's no legend, cuz man, them let it go, bro.
Fizzy, you're there. You've seen the love fest for Guendouzi.
Yeah.
I'm not mentioning any names because there's a few of them that back.
GX. Sorry.
Yeah. Remember, Corey said it and not me, innit? Like, I'm done with going at him. That Brer's name gets mentioned way too fucking much.
Whose name?
Guendouzi. Way too much.
I don't even think. Do you know what it is with Guendouzi? Yeah, I don't like. Some people might rate him because they rate him, and that's fair enough. If you rate him and you're annoyed that he's not here, cool, whatever. I sometimes think people are annoyed with the fact that someone like Xhaka is here and Guendouzi's not, rather than it actually being about a Guendouzi, if that makes sense. So they're more pissed the fact that, well, why is Xhaka here? He's dead, blah blah blah. But Guendouzi doesn't get a chance.
So it
could be anyone compared to Xhaka, kind of thing, or El Nene.
You know, I hate that.
I don't think it's specific about Guendouzi. Because
do you know why I hate that comparison, my brother? Yeah,
he was promising, but he didn't set the world on fire like that.
True.
What did you think of Xhaka the other day, Sunday?
One second, Ray. Sorry, 1 second. Go on, read.
I was going to say the reason I hate that comparison is what they offer to the team is two different things. Do you get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, and for me, if you're gonna replace Xhaka, you need to replace someone that's another orchestrator, someone that's gonna sit back and control
Similar
the
qualities
game and the
to-
speed. Yeah.
Control the tempo. Control the
Yeah,
tempo.
control
That's
the
what he's
tempo.
meant to do. That's what
Yeah,
he's meant to do.
Guendouzi's never struck me as someone that can control he's struck me as someone that I'm like, I love his mentality. Sometimes in games when we're struggling, he's like, give me the ball, and he will
Yeah, he don't hide. He don't hide. in
Yeah,
games.
and yeah, he doesn't hide. That's the I love that. That's what Guendouzi gave me, innit? You know what I'm saying? But remember, this guy's potential, and if he doesn't have the right mentality, he's never gonna reach the potential. You know what I'm saying? And it's going everywhere and I'm hearing the same stories, but bro, like there's so many players that were ballers that never reached their potential. Mentality is a big part of it.
Yeah,
We brought in someone called Lakonga that I'm looking at straight away, and I'm like,
you're gonna hit.
why
that.
are we still talking about Guendouzi?
Yeah.
Look at this brother. Why are we still talking about that brother? You know what I'm
Good
saying?
point, bro. Good point. Good point. So Ray, you was gonna ask something, brother. Is he still there?
Nah, he's there.
Yo.
He's back.
Yeah, sorry, man. I'm here.
Yeah.
What's that? I'm not anyway, brother.
Oh, so now your camera cut out for a while. You look like you was gonna ask a question about Xhaka.
Yeah, I completely forgot. What did you boys think of Xhaka's performance? I mean, until he went off, I didn't think it was too shabby.
He was
No,
good.
he was good.
He was good.
He made the second goal. He got a really poor pass. He got a really
Did you man
poor
think that was a
pass
foul
from
though?
Ramsdale.
I think it was, me personally.
I think
Look,
So you
the
didn't
only
go away
reason-
with it?
the reason why-
Me personally, I forgot about it.
And that's what I was going to say, Ray, because the only reason I would say it was a foul, is only because if that got done on us, I'm wilding out. I'm saying, nah.
Oh yeah, we all are, bro.
And that's
Yeah.
you have to mirror your energy in it. If you think it was if it would have been a foul for Arsenal and we would have said that that's the reason we would have lost the game and those kind of things there, then you've got to reciprocate the energy. Don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining the fact that we know that we scored off it and that no foul was given. I'll take that all fucking day. Like I'll be like, shut up, chicken man, bro. What are you talking about? No foul, innit? But if it happened to us, I'm wilding out.
We caught live.
If we're being honest, was the white? Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you next.
I'm wilding out, bro.
That's a foul still.
I'm wilding out, bro.
What's that?
But at the same time, shut up, chicken man. Stop complaining, bro. Relax.
The Ben White one, okay.
Yeah, that was a bit dodgy still.
It was 100%.
I want the penalty.
Yeah, the penalty shout. Still,
Yeah. Didn't see nothing, bro.
I didn't see it. Like, so,
You win. What do they say, boys? You win some, you lose some.
Literally, like, fuck it, man. That's your business, fam. That's your business. So we got Dizzy out here saying, bro, do you think Ndombele and Højbjerg are better than Partey? I don't take anything you say seriously anymore. He's come back and he said they are. Partey ain't special.
Wait, is this the guy that was rating Curtis Jones?
If he supports Liverpool, he'd take part in his midfield right now.
Same guy. Oh, don't get me wrong. Velv is class A troll on the Arsenal streams anyway still. So sometimes you just got to cook him in the comments and just so he keeps quiet for a little bit. Innit? But you know what? Dizzy and Vibes FC, they take care of our comment section, bro. These men are professional chefs. They're out here just barbecuing and cooking, man, bro. So it's all good anyway still, man. And then we've got Nathan saying Ben White showed that fucking poor man's Calvin Phillips levels. Like, I love to see it in it. Good for you in it. Velv, Ndombele.
Oh my God. That's an amazing slander name, bro.
He butchered the name.
That's an Ndombele. Jesus Christ.
Is average. The only time he sprints is when to eat the knocker. Sorry. The only time he sprints is when Justy is knocking at the door. Wow. Oh my fucking guy, bro. I swear to God. Sorry, shows. I don't know who that is, but please don't send me off. Okay, all right. She's talking about the yellow card, isn't it? Ndombele is a baller. Listen, I like Ndombele, but
he's not 60 million quality. He's not 60 million quality. I cannot believe.
What would you love? Yeah, they all look
60 million for him.
Yeah, that sounds a bit wild. 60 mil is a bit mad still. Yeah, like, especially when he hasn't proven it like that anyway still.
Like, that's the thing.
We paid...
Like, no, I was going to say, we paid less for Partey. I know Partey is a more finished article, but once Partey's fully fit and up and running, we know we're going to see the best out of Partey. It's there. Like, a lot of people have been pissed off and frustrated with him because of his fitness issues, but that game alone showed you what he can do.
What he can do. Yeah, he bust that whole midfield,
Ndombele, Spurs are still waiting for him. They're still waiting.
True. It's so true.
And then they hyped to us about a £50 million defender that absolutely put Harry Kane in his back pocket.
Oh, is he still in there? I hope he's comfy down there. Fucking hell.
How much did they buy Romero for?
50
million.
And you
I've
can't
heard
even
45, but that's what I was saying.
No one speaks about that one.
Bro, I did. I went on the football terrace on Friday, like, so it was the live show and that. I was there, bro. And everyone was trying to say, oh, Ben White, Seaside, Seaside, what? Mustafi. And I'm like, shut up.
Seagull.
I'm pretty sure you all flipping paid the same amount of money for Romero, who was meant to be the best defender in Serie A last season. Like, and you always say he's going to do this and he's going to do that. He's now come after 2 games. You're all talking about how much of a shit signing that was. How dare you? And then they were all saying, yeah, but he's not like Ben White. I'm like, shut up, man. Like, and it, like, so yeah, man. In fact, the fact that people want Madison over Odegaard, you know, now that's something we need to talk about. You know, we're gonna need to talk about that at some point, you know, bro. We're definitely, because we're looking at what Odegaard is doing, and I promise you, Reese, you was on a stream last week with me, JR Fizzy as well. You was as well, right? And Lorrie as well. Last week I was saying, I think you lot all missed when Odegaard was in the Norwich game and the Burnley game, and how much bussing around that field he did. Like, really and truly, I saw this bread telling Aubameyang.
Yeah, you said, the captain material. You did mention he was showing the qualities of a captain. I do remember. Now,
when you look at it now, what he's doing, like, even when other people score, the way he runs over and he's there and he's tapping man on the chest like, yes, it looks like it means a lot to this guy. And I'm telling you, that is captain material, bro. Like, I'm sorry, it is. It's so unheard of, and it's not being spoken about enough, man. So big up Nathan for bringing up that comment. We're going to speak about this as well. Still, big up Colin in the chat as well, man. My guy, bro. Colin, we definitely need to get you on for one of these shows. We'll get you on next week, bro. We'll definitely get you on. But normal service has resumed with that lot. Poch got them punching above their weight, and now they've reverted. I totally agree, man.
100%. One of the biggest mistakes, sacking that guy.
Facts only, bro. Facts only, bro. And even to a certain extent, sacking Mourinho was a big bad idea. Regardless of whether you like the football or not, bro, he would have definitely he would have reset that whole trophy. He would have reset it. So that's peak for them still. Partey was basically Ndombele's fuck it out, man. My lord. Ndombele had a good season last year, which every game we played, he was spinning players. He spun Kante. Okay,
yeah, but it's very sporadic. He doesn't do it on a consistent basis.
Facts only.
Is he a centre mid or is he a cam? That's a question that I think maybe he's got to be asked.
I think he's more.
Bro, when you look at his fitness levels, my man ain't no box to box.
Yeah, I don't think he's a box to box still.
Like that. No chance.
But is he meant to be? He ain't got the fitness for a box.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he don't got the fitness levels.
But like, if you looked on Sunday, like, their midfield was non-existent.
Yeah,
Kane was tracking back more than Dele Alli and Endo. Like,
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. These men should have signed Malcolm, fam.
Boys, can you hear me still? Yeah.
We can hear you, brother. We can hear you.
Yeah. What makes you laugh? Yeah, like, there's a question. Obviously, they want Nuno sacked. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But they're going to struggle big time, bro, because no manager wanted to manage him in the first place.
Yeah. I don't.
Bro, Nuno was like 13th choice.
Bro, they've forgotten that, you know. They have
exactly. Do you remember how,
forgotten that.
Like, before start of season show, how hard they found it to appoint someone?
100%, bro. They tried so many people to the point where Conte actually went for the interview, said, "I'll take the job." Then said, "Nah, I don't even want it. I don't even want it. Like, I don't want it." So, sorry, I'm still going through the comments.
And there was another one after that as well, where I think they were going to announce him, and then he just cancelled last minute.
Oh, was it Ten Hag? No.
Yeah, he was the one where Mourinho went to Roma. Roma's ex-manager.
We talk about Fonseca, the guy who he had like
pre-season.
Yeah, him. Yes, that's the one.
The Roma, ex-Roma, yeah. That's the one. Ten Hag said no.
And that man was like, nah.
No, because my man Fonseca, he had like pre-season plans already set out. But apparently then it came out that they wanted to play more defensively, so they went and got Nuno instead.
That's mad.
See, I heard he walked through I heard he walked through their stadium and fucking was choked to death for their cabinet was so dusty.
Big up Gunnar Express at the chat as well, man. I see him going in like so. These men are literally just. I think Gunnar Express wants to come on. I don't know. He's probably going to try to defend Guendouzi. What do you man say? Bring him on.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah,
I want to hear these Guendouzi get. But to be fair, Guendouzi should be left. I don't know why people still talk about it.
Yeah,
He needs to come on and say that he loves Ramsdale.
Nah, you know what? In all honesty,
And Ben White. Don't forget Ben White, bruv.
I won't lie to you. Gunnar Rex, has held his hand up and he said he got it. He got the Ramsdale.
man's part of
Yeah, he
Ramsdale
has said it.
Hive.
He has said it. He said it still. So I'll give him his flowers for that one still. Gunnar Rex,
I ain't being funny though. There's a lot of us show that need to hold our hands up, bro. We slated a lot of
I've already
these
said
new
it.
signings.
I got Ramsdale massively wrong so far. He's proven me wrong consistently.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this guy shock smiling, man, because he knows he's always got it right, fam.
He knows. Look at his smirk. He knows it as well.
He's like, yeah, you might go apologize, but I don't.
Yeah. I know that one.
Hey, listen, my conscience is clean. If anyone's there, I can happily walk into the gates of heaven and say,
Show.
He's like, yeah, I got right with Ramsdale. What are you telling me?
Boys, I was gonna say, yeah, if you want to bring Gunnar Express, I've got to chip off, man, because I've got to do some bits. But listen, I love coming in here, I love show. If anyone in the space, maybe we said, fucking hit that like, subscribe to this channel, get following man like show. He's fucking legit. He's my G, so I love him to pieces. Yeah, everyone else in here as well, Uncle Lorrie and a lot. But listen, yeah, let's go again, people. Let's go again. We're back in business, yeah. Enough respect, people.
Let's-
Yeah, enough
Let's
love.
go back to Brighton and then man there.
Hey, you know what? You know what I loved hearing in this chat, yeah? Yeah, sorry, my brother. See you later, bro.
Big up.
In a bit,
You know what I
boys, in a
love
bit.
hearing in this chat though? Accountability. Some people like, you know what? I got it wrong. This, that, because that is part of why everyone thinks the board is not doing their job. You know, we all lost it. Like Ramsdale. This is what I mean about this board. Sack Eddie. But what now?
Or maybe Edu was right. Remember what he said? Remember he said judge the team when it's fully there. Maybe my man was
I don't
right.
think one of their signings. I don't think I got issue with one of their signings. I'm not even gonna lie to you, man.
Or GX might tell you that something about Ben White, but we move.
Big up Gunnar Rex in the house, man. What are you telling me, my brother?
Yeah, first off, Edu's a prick, bro. Don't ever try and defend that guy. I don't do that again, yeah. Edu didn't want Ramsdale. He wanted Neto from Barcelona. He also wanted Emerson instead of Tomiyasu, yeah. So if we're going to talk about anyone, bro, Edu's a fucking fraud. All he's doing it for is to try and get little agent fees and that because he's a fraudulent bastard like Raul, bro.
So who got Ramsdale?
Get rid of that, man. Arteta wanted him.
So Arteta told the technical director,
told him this is who I want.
This is who I want, and the technical director said, "No, I want Neto."
Bro, that's what he wanted. It's out there, man. He wanted Neto. Arteta basically skipped him and said to, I don't know who he obviously said it to, but he basically went through Edu and went, nah, I want this guy, man. So
I think Arteta's closer to Josh Kroenke than Edu is.
Yeah, probably.
Do you know what it is, man? Them, yeah. You know, for me, yeah, Green Express, yeah. You know, there's occasions where someone could be like, I personally think this is the guy we should go for, and the other person will say, I personally think this is the guy we should go for. They speak about the reasons they want the guy, and then Edu could have gone, do you know what? Let's go for Ramsdale. Do you know what?
Nah, that's cool, man. But Edu's a fraud, bro. I don't want to hear it still.
Alright.
That guy's a fraud, man. He's not like, yeah, my man's not invincible. He sat on the bench, bro. Like he held bench. Like good for him, man. He's a fucking bum, bro. He's a bum of a technical director, and yeah, man. He's a fraudulent guy. Like I think we can all, at least most of us anyway, can see that. But bro, I'm not having this Guendouzi slander, fam. Like there's no need to have this, man.
What do you love about Guendouzi?
Everyone keeps saying, "Oh, this guy don't play for the club." Why do people keep talking about it, bro? People keep slandering my man. Like, let him do his thing, man. But yeah, man, it's yeah.
So why do you like Guendouzi?
Because he's a good player.
There's a lot of good players in Arsenal.
No, not really.
Oh, is it? Who don't you like?
Well, we're talking midfielders here, innit? Xhaka, Elneny. Don't like either of those two.
Do you know what's mad about the Xhaka thing? You know, last year, I think it was Xhaka that got injured, and we put in your holy Guendouzi guy in midfield, and we never won a game.
Last season.
Do you remember that?
Here,
you remember that? And then the Brighton game, was when it was the last of the last because he didn't want to say sorry.
I mean, again, let's look at that right now. He pulled us back in the draw against Tottenham, which you instantly forgot about. He was the sole man who pulled us back in that game as well. The Brighton thing, bro, it makes me laugh, man. Like, he didn't apologize because he said he makes more money than someone else. Like, fucking hell. Like, when did we go soft, bro? When did football go soft? Like,
apparently he said something about my man's mum.
Bro, like that's good, man. Like, cool. Like, he said something about his mum. Like, bro, I don't care, man. Like Malpai doesn't care, bro. So why do I care? Like, if Malpai didn't take offense to it, why should I take? I don't care, man. Like, at the end of the day, that dickhead Malpai injured Leno. He scored the winning goal. Guendouzi was frustrated, bro. Like, at least, but Bellerin was too busy having a toss off to the new Zara line. While
oh my god! Oh my
god! Like, you know what I mean? I'd rather players actually do something about shit like that than not. And Guendouzi was one of those players. Like, everyone's now talking about this clickbait article today saying that he's fallen out with a Marseille player. Like, if you actually read the articles these guys are writing, he's done nothing wrong,
I saw
bro.
that.
It's just clickbait. Again, it's the titles, because Arsenal fans do not like him. They have an agenda against him for stupid reasons. So they're going to clickbait the titles to reel you in. And it worked. Like, so many people, including this Dizzy guy, that donut, these are putting it in chats and that saying, oh, look, he's kicking off again. Like, bro, read the actual article, man. Like, stop, like,
do you know what it is, yeah?
If the Sun put an article out tomorrow saying that, like, an asteroid's coming to Earth and we're all going to die in the next 10 minutes, people will believe it, bro. Like, read the actual articles, man, please. Like, stop just, like, looking at clickbait titles, man.
Do you know why I agree with people like Dizzy, though, yeah? Because for me, I think it's the opposite way around. I think that Guendouzi would do a little thing like say something about someone's mum and then run to you in the crowd and do this in your face and then you're sold. Like, Guendouzi's all right, bro. Like, he's all right. Like, this is not no like top quality player that we're fucked up. Like, this is not Gnabry, bro. Guendouzi's not Gnabry, bro. Do you know what I mean? So Guendouzi's gone. Let it go, cuz.
No, that's cool. That's cool. But again, people said this about Daniel Marlin when we let him go. People said this about Benasser when we let him go. People even said it about Gnabry when we let him go, bro. People believe Tony Pulis and went, oh, he's shit then, yeah. People, like, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I disagree.
When it comes to Arsenal fans, we overgas players, and then the minute that someone says that they're shit, oh yeah, they're shit now. Like, if an Arsenal scout comes out tomorrow and says Coutinho shit,
I know you're laughing now. I swear to God, you're laughing, bro.
If Arsenal scout said what?
No, I'm sorry. Yeah, if someone comes out tomorrow and says, like, someone with some, like, even remote credit, like, I don't know, like, example, Tony Pulis, because he managed Gnabry. If someone comes out and says Coutinho shit, the fan base will believe it. Like, the fan base is so weird. Like, we overhype players. We used to say Nelson was a better passer than Neymar. Whoever did that, put your hands up.
What the fuck?
Yeah. And there was people genuinely saying
Goon Express is doing bare fake quotes, bro. You're doing bare fake quotes, don't you? This is bare fake quotes, bro. This is bare fake. All Arsenal fans knew Gnabry was a baller, bro.
No, they didn't, bro. No, they didn't. Stop capping.
I did. Don't.
What is going on here?
And I was screaming for
him. Nah, man.
JR.
You want to talk about fake quotes, G, but then you're saying stuff like that. There's so many Arsenal fans that when Tony Pulis came out and said he's not good enough to play for West Brom, a lot of Arsenal fans said, well, he ain't good enough for Arsenal. Get rid of him. When we sold him,
let me tell you something, yeah.
When we sold him, no one gave a fuss, bro.
I liked Ox. I proper loved Ox, yeah. I loved Gnabry. I loved Joel Campbell. I think Joel Campbell used to cook. I liked what's the other one? The French guy, bro, and he left.
Adelaide. Jeff Adelaide.
Yeah, Jeff
Adelaide, bro. Adelaide. I loved that guy, bro.
Yeah.
And he went. And again, these are all people. All right, minus Joel Campbell, not maybe so much, but they all left and they cooked. They definitely did cook when they left, innit, kind of thing. These are the players that, and this is me watching the players. It's not listening to no hype from what the internet's saying to what these other people. And this is why I don't necessarily listen to the managers when they come out in press conferences and they say these certain things, because I don't even think they fucking believe half the things they're saying. I don't, genuinely. I bet you any money, Pulis probably had some sort of clause in his contract that said if he plays a certain amount of games, then therefore you got to play him more, innit? Like, got to pay him more money and rare. Bro, you can't listen to anything that these men are actually saying in the press as well.
No, but
Like,
Shux, that's what I'm trying to tell people, bro. Because again, as I said, people like this article today with Guendouzi, people believe in it just from looking at the article. They're making assumptions from the article, which the whole point of that article's headline is to do that. It is to piss people off, is to get people to click it and send it and share it around. That's the whole point of it, bro.
No, but
at the same time, though, I'm still on the whole thing. Like, listen, he's gone now. He's gone now.
Spell words, but no, bro. And this is what I've said to people. I accept that. Like, I'm not sat here crying saying I want him back. I said, yeah, if I had the option to, I'd bring him back in it. But again, it's like Dizzy. This guy's saying, "Oh yeah, you're always defending him." Well, you're always slandering him, bro. So what's that? Bro, it's the same.
And do you know what I don't like your comparisons with Marlon and Vanessa and all of that and Nabry. The whole point with them, man, are even Jeff Rene Adelaide is we don't think they got given enough of a goal, bro. Like Rene Adelaide hardly played games. Like Nabry should have been played more. All of the Guendouzi's been trusted. I watch games where Emre every 2 seconds he's like Mateo. Like Guendouzi. We've seen bare of Guendouzi, cuz like it didn't happen. Good luck. Like it's not that deep.
And that's
He's
exactly
played a lot.
And played a lot.
He played a lot, cuz.
Yeah, and again,
you got like one assist, bro.
Bro, this is what I'm saying. Yeah, but no, okay. Well, first off, he's not an attacking midfielder. So like we're talking about goals and assists. Like, okay, when did Laconga last get an assist? Exactly. I don't want to hear it. It's irrelevant. Yeah.
He's not even paid 1% of Guendouzi's
No,
game.
no, but bro, exactly. No, but again, this is what I'm saying. You're biting.
So why
the
did you
bait,
bring
bro.
into it then?
Bro,
that's a poor comparison, bro.
Bro, because you're biting the bait. I literally just said that assists for midfielders like Laconga and Guendouzi is irrelevant, and you took the bait. So well done, bro. Like, well done for taking the bait, fam.
So you don't
at the end of the day,
you're complaining about.
Goals and assists don't matter for midfielders playing the way that Laconga and Guendouzi does. So I don't know why people keep bringing this up. Oh, he got 1 or 2. Bro, it doesn't matter. Like, if you actually watch those games again, it's subjective because it's eye test, yeah? I thought he was a good player. Some people don't, and that's fine. And as I've literally just said it when I came in, I'm not bothered. I'm bothered that he's gone, but I'm not going to sit here and cry about it because if Saka left next week, I'll be upset, but I ain't going to cry about it because the club's bigger than him. The club's bigger than players, bro. So this is what all I'm trying to say is people need to stop slandering him and talking shit because it's just pathetic. Like people making out like blatant lies, bro. Like example, people saying, "Oh, he's got an attitude issue." Like that. No, he doesn't. Like he's got he the way that
you're gonna die by this sword. I'm telling you,
bro.
You're gonna die with this guy.
You're
gonna die with this guy.
It's the same for Mr. Lever, yeah. People keep making lies about him.
Oh, for fuck's sake, man! This guy's Ralph Lever. Really
at the end of the day, yeah. If you don't like, look, and this is what I'm saying,
bro. Lorient's manager came out with quotes.
Lorient. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Lorient, and then Hertha Berlin's manager came out with quotes. This is not ShoXstar that's come out and said something about Guendouzi that people are listening to. These are managers of the football club that have come out and said stuff, bro.
Why do you put mine in?
You know what? No,
but it's true.
I know
you said.
No, that's cool. But you know what's funny? First off, you literally just said don't believe what managers say. So well done for contradicting yourself.
Who said that?
But second off, yeah, I think you brought up the Hertha Berlin thing, and I'm so glad you did, yeah. I watched the Bundesliga, bro, and I've looked at those quotes from German newspapers. First off, what the English newspapers said he said isn't true. It was a completely different translation. Second off, that manager who said that Guendouzi had a slight issue was sacked because he was shit. It wasn't just Guendouzi who didn't like that manager. It was the team. A bit like with Spurs and Nuno right now. The players didn't like him. They got him sacked. They brought in someone new. And they started succeeding. The new manager who started winning games with them actually praised Guendouzi. So again, you're just nitpicking.
ShoXstar, I thought you would put that up, bro.
So Mustafi's good, isn't it?
People just picking out but then everything that he did well, they don't care. Like you ain't reading it. And this is what I'm saying.
So Mustafi's good then, isn't it?
Seeing are negative articles because it sells clicks. Because it's what you
want. Mustafi good.
No, Mustafi's not good. No,
but Mustafi said something about the Schalke manager. He got sacked, and another manager came in. So the manager got sacked. So he must have been wrong.
Good point.
Well, I don't get what the manager getting sacked means, bro. A manager was at a club. The manager brought in Guendouzi. That manager brought in Guendouzi, and then afterwards said, "I don't like what I brought in." That's a problem, cuz.
Okay, again, so you want to talk about false quotes? That's not what he said. Go read German. Go read the actual German.
I was just listening to what
Go
you
and
said.
read the actual.
You
German
said the manager was shit,
newspapers.
so don't listen to
Yeah,
it because that's why he got sacked.
German newspapers that printed out those quotes. Completely different to what the English media said. Completely different, right? But as well, I'll say it one more time, yeah? The thing with Mustafi, the difference is none of the managers rated him except the one that he got sacked. And when that new manager came in, they still played like shit. The difference between Hertha Berlin is they were playing like shit with the manager that said he didn't like Guendouzi's attitude. Then they bring in someone new. They start winning games and playing better. This guy then rates Guendouzi. So a better manager rates the player than a worse manager who doesn't. Again,
fair enough.
But people haven't seen those quotes because the English media say, you know what, that ain't a story that's going to sell. Guendouzi prop ain't going to sell to Arsenal fans, but negativity around him will. And again, I'm not trying to I'm not a stan of Guendouzi. All I'm trying to do is stop people from lying about the guy because he's not a shit footballer. He's not a little.
No, he's not
shit.
Attitude. He's not shit.
Like Ravel Morrison is the perfect example of a kid with attitude. That guy was an absolute prick, a prick.
Lord.
His career failed. The difference with Guendouzi is he has too much passion. He needs to calm down what he does. He gets too frustrated. He gets too upset with results, and he does that. He dives a lot, right? That's another thing, bro. But I'm bored of the Guendouzi talk, man. I've been saying this.
Same.
Just to bring it all the way back. Just to bring it all the way back around. Yeah, I will tell you this from now. The last things that Gooner Express just said, what he doesn't like about Guendouzi, will tell you that's an attitude problem. Do you not understand that, bro? That's an attitude.
I'm not saying he's going around banging people in the face.
But it's not, because if he's still fucking up in the game and he's not actually grabbing the ball by the, what is it? The scruff of the neck.
Grabbing the game by the scruff of the neck.
The scruff of the neck, yeah. And then actually bringing that whole team to win. Then, bro, it's a problem. Because you have to learn how to work.
He's done it many times this season, bro. He's done that many times this season. He's been the one dragging that team up. Him and Payet have been the main, Payet, and that in terms of attacking threat, those two have been the guys dragging that team up, bro. So he's again. I don't know.
There's a thing that we all like to say, and it's called read the room. Understand where you are, what you're doing. Like how you can be a leader by not just switching at your teammates on the fucking training ground or on the actual physical football pitch. Like you can do it in other ways. Like if take for instance, you can't come to me and shout at me and say, "Shots, get in the game," and talk to me, innit? Talk to me. So it's about man management. It's all about, if you are a true leader in your dressing room and the way you're going to do it, then find a way to do it. Don't go up to Mope and talk about I earn more money than you when you actually don't. Like, you look stupid, bruv. Like, at the end of the day. Then on top of that, when the manager's saying to you that, you know what, I don't like the way you handled that, and I think you should handle it this way. Don't go around and then go and beef every single fucking man that's actually making a difference in that changing room, bro. This is why we all stand here when we say that there's a problem rotting in Arsenal with the personalities that are there. I'm not saying that Guendouzi's is bad. It just weren't made for this. Go and get
and when he was sending Indiyars on Twitter and them things there, and you're thinking, cuz
you're going against the club here, bro. Like you're trying to fight now a whole fucking team rather than just because you don't want to do it.
And this is what I've said. I've said this. I wouldn't take Guendouzi back with Arteta because Guendouzi and Arteta don't like each other. That's what it is. But if
that bridge is burned.
Potter, I'm taking him back, bro. But I keep saying this. I know he ain't coming back. He's staying at Marseille. They're going to play him enough games to make it permanent. The only reason I keep mentioning Guendouzi is when people talk shit about him. Like when people like Dizzy and people like that who make lies and spread like these articles that just aren't true, bro. Like there's.
Okay. I'm starting to get you a bit because I'm with you. I don't think Guendouzi's shit. I'm with you. I don't think Guendouzi's shit. Like, I think Guendouzi has the capability of dragging teams in the game. I do think he's got that in him, but that's why he frustrates me a lot as well, because I think Shot said it like you don't know what Guendouzi you're getting in a day because his temperament. You don't know what he's on that day. Do you know what I'm saying? But ability-wise, he can do it. It's just listen.
And that comment is what I agree with. Like, any player that stands up to Arteta, their shift. And I mean, look, that's not a bad thing in a sense. It means the manager has he has control over the team. But it does mean that you are going to get rid of players you don't want to get rid of. Like Martinez. A lot of people didn't want to get rid of him.
And Ozil as well, man. Same thing. Like, but
Exactly. Ozil's another one.
I think though, it's a mentality thing, though, isn't it? It's like in the background, like obviously we've seen that the Alexis Sanchez is like being ousted out of the scene because he wanted to win too much.
Mate, Sanchez would be the same thing. Him and Arteta would clash and he'd sell him. Like,
I disagree. I disagree. I disagree.
The reason why
I think Arteta would love a Sanchez.
Facts.
No. Wait, no. Of course, he'd love the player Sanchez. Yeah, it's like Ozil.
No.
Like,
Even the
player.
mentality.
No, the mentality.
No. But this is what I'm saying, right?
Because you look at everyone who's brought in, they're strong mentally, bro.
Listen to what I'm saying, yeah. A player that clashes with Arteta over an issue or anything, they get ousted. Look at Martinez. He wanted guaranteed minutes. Gone. Saliba wanted to be.
But that wasn't a fallout.
That wasn't a clash. Yeah, that wasn't
a fallout. That was expectancy.
No. But it's what I'm saying. It's a clash. It's an issue arising that Arteta has to deal with. So he got rid of him. Saliba wanted minutes.
I'm with that. Are you mad?
So I'm saying.
I said that no matter what, I should just be number one.
The reason why I say Sanchez would fall under the same bracket is because Sanchez had arguments with Wenger. Like there's many different things saying that he had arguments with him, trying to get him. Like he basically was trying to tell Wenger what he thought he needed to do. If you try and do that with Arteta, you're gone. Like you are finished. You're getting benched. And you're
You're
finished,
now, let's be honest. Like, no. The fact is that Alexis was arguing with other players as to what the expectancies of the club was.
They were hungry.
They weren't hungry enough. That's not nothing to do with the position he was playing.
But bro, he'd be gone. Because
no, he wouldn't. Because if you look at the people we have now, these are people that are saying that you need to do better. Like seriously, they are.
They're doing it in a way what Guendouzi did.
What?
Isn't that what Guendouzi did? He told
people
that he wanted that.
Guendouzi was in Dubai, apparently. What was he doing in Dubai or something?
I think it was like unprofessionalism. He was doing something. He was fucking around over there.
Yeah, he was fucking around. And then Arteta was like, bro, this meant to be professional. What are you doing? And then that's when they had their first little run in. It's not like Guendouzi's there, like professional, like let's win stuff. He's acting like a youth. And they're like, bro, you're in a football team, cuz. Man up, bro.
Then on top of that, you've got people like Ozil, who actually didn't. Apparently, when Wenger was there, he didn't have to come to training, bro.
Yeah, bro, he did it. Man called it sick.
He was playing Fortnite with us, man, and that. I was like, yo, Mez, what are you saying, cuz? Yo.
All right, listen. All right, cool. All right. This is a conversation, that I think that we might need to have a whole.
This needs to be a full stream,
bro. So
the conversation is fucking tiring, man. So
in international break, this is what we do. When we got nothing to talk about, we'll do this. This exact topic, we'll do this one. And we'll
Fuck's sake, man.
Now, I think we should do that. Right now, we've got a lot of things to tackle in it. Now, obviously,
can we just get a GX Dizzy debate, please, fam? Like, that's all I'm asking for, bro.
But I get a bit of what Express is saying. I get what he's saying.
I do as well. Lorrie, you still there, brother?
Yeah, I'm gonna make moves though, man. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting a bit tired.
Tired and stuff like that, man.
Yeah. But what did you want to ask me before I cut?
Yeah. So I wanted to obviously us, man. We had a debate last week, innit, about players that we would rather instead of Pepe, or would you rather Pepe over these man kind of thing, innit? So just announce the so ask the question, announce the results, and then we keep it moving from there. Yeah,
I'm just gonna bring it up now. So 1 second, people.
And I want everyone in the comment section to comment on this one as well. And all of you man that's new on the panel, obviously Fizzy was here last week, me and Lorrie were here last week, so that we already know our answers. We'll go over them again, but if we could hear you lot's answers as well before he announces the actual results of it. So go on, Lorrie.
All right. So what we were discussing is which winger would be best suited for our team and who would we take. So it was between Alan St. Maximin, Ismail Assar, and keeping Pepe.
Yeah, so we'll go to Fizzy. You did say it last week, but remind us again what your answer was for that one, brother.
Yeah, mine was Alan St. Maximin out of the three, if I had the option.
St. Maximin, all right, cool. Yeah. Lorrie, yours was?
I can't even remember, to be honest, but
Because I remember we was singing a lot of praise for Sarr last week. We were saying that what he did has been quite impactful since he's been in the Prem, man.
Yeah, he's very direct
and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think I said Sarr, to be fair. I may have said Sarr.
I'm sure you said Sarr. All right.
I
so
definitely
Sarr.
didn't say Pepe. I know that much.
Yeah. All right. So I said ASM. I said Maximum. I think that was saucy. I think he would thrive in our team.
Yeah.
Corey, what are you saying? What do you think?
For me, I'm not taking say Maximum, bro. I haven't seen enough end product from him. For him, he hasn't convinced me enough that he's got the end product to be a top winger. I do like Sarr though. I'm not gonna lie. I do like Sarr, and I do see his potential. So between them, bro, this one's sticky one. So come back, bro. Come back to me. I'll get you an answer.
All right, then, man like Reese, man. What are you telling me? Out of them three, who would you take?
What hurts me about this question is it doesn't even stop with them two. There's so many wingers I'll take over our 72 million sided. Do you know how much that hurts, cuz?
I'm seeing man saying Rafinha again.
Well,
I think
he's another one.
He did come up last week. He
Yeah, he came up. Podence came up.
It hurts, bro.
Neto came up.
Yeah. But anyway, for me, if you had to like push me to an answer, definitely Saint-Maximin. I've seen that guy in action. You can't stop him. All right, cool. I do get the end product thing, but it's not end product like Gervinho end product. Like he can't be stopped. He's like Adama with more skill. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? Like he just can't be stopped because like
Adama with drip.
Yeah, with drip.
Like Gucci headbands and that,
lightning and everything. But Sarr, I don't sleep on Sarr. He is cold as well.
Yeah,
very good.
We were linked to him as well when he was at Rennes.
Yeah, very good. Yeah. Very good.
All right, Gunnar Express. Out of them three, who would you say?
I mean, out of the three, I'm keeping Pepe.
Fair enough.
Okay. How come?
I mean, look, Saint-Maximin in 210 games has 24 goals. That's utterly appalling for a winger.
Wait, that actually? Jesus Christ!
That's in multiple. It's in multiple teams. So it's not just Newcastle system. It's in whatever team he was in for League One.
Nice.
Remember who it was? Nice. Yeah, the guy's shit at scoring goals. That's it. He's like a Adama Traore, but with skills. Like he's got really good skills, really good dribbling, but he can't score. And that's
it, bro. That's it. Adama with drip.
Like, Pepe is kind of the opposite. He can score goals, but his dribbling can be horrific. So why would you get rid of a player with? Why would you get rid of a player who has areas of the game that aren't great to get another player who has areas of the game that aren't great? Ismail Assar's proven in the Premier League. He's a good player. He was good for Rennes when he played against us. I remember that one game at Rennes when he absolutely ripped, I think it was Lichtsteiner, into absolute shreds.
That was Monreal.
It was Monreal, whichever one it was. But like, bro, he ain't proven enough. Like one season in the Prem, and all right,
funny,
bro. Like
it's not the first time Vibes has said that either.
No, it's not, bro. He said that many times, bro. But like, this is the thing, yeah. I don't even know. But yeah, the thing with Sarr, right? You're basing it off of what he did in the Championship, which was last season. Because obviously the season before in the Premier League, Watford was shite. But I mean, last season he did all right, bro. Like 13 goals, 10 assists in like 40 odd games. But Pepe did more than that, like 16 goals, 5 assists. Like, bro, Pepe ain't great. I'm not a Pepe defender. I'm not one of these Pepe fanboys that I know we have in the thing, yeah. But I no. Look, if I could sell
Dizzy wants blood, I'm gonna say that.
Yeah, he just said Guendouzi deliberately. He said Guendouzi deliberately.
If I could look, yeah, I'm ignoring him, bro. He's a fucking knob. But yeah, I mean, look, if I could sell Pepe and get someone in, I would. But out of them, if it has to be one of those two options, no. I mean, my preferred choice would be Moussa Diaby from Leverkusen. He'd be the one I want over anyone. But yeah, I mean, he's going to be fucking expensive. So I'd sell Pepe for 30 million, even though I don't. this is the thing, right? Never mind the price, but what team would take Pepe? Like, what team genuinely needs Nicola Pepe? Like,
Italian team.
For me,
Italian
Pepe
team
is a
taking.
player where he's going to have to be a bit of a fox in the box, where he's always like the furthest player up the pitch. He picks the ball up and he shoots. Otherwise, he has to play in a league that was like Ligue 1, where he can just skin every single. Because the thing, you see the difference when you watch his Ligue 1 games, he could just skin every defender because they were shite. In the Premier League, he tries to do the same thing, but because the defending quality is higher, like when we say he does his little flip flaps and then he, just gets bodied. That's why, because the players in the Premier League aren't as susceptible to just a simple little flip flap or a step over. So for me, bin the guy. I'd bin him only if you get the right replacement though, because he scored a lot of goals for us last season, and we need goals. So
now I could seriously see a Juve or someone getting him.
Then yeah.
I can seriously see a Juve or someone like that getting it, because he reminds me a bit of that AC Milan winger striker guy, that Portuguese guy. I forgot his name is.
Rafael Leao.
Do you know what I'm saying? But for me, just to sell St. Maximin a bit more, I'm gonna ask you, man, a question. This is a serious question. Do you think Saka's got end product?
Wait, who's Saka?
His decision making in the final third is better. He doesn't have the end product.
His decision making in the final third is a bit higgy hagger. Do you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I'll say like this: from watching him in the academy to now, he's improved greatly. So he can still improve,
and that's why you can. And that's why you can overlook it. But what I'm saying about St. Maximin is not actually that bad. I get what you're saying. It's not as Pepe's end product is definitely better.
The numbers aren't there.
But the position a St. Maximin can get you in though, with the way he burns defenders, is overlooked here, bro. It's overlooked. I'm telling you.
For Newcastle as well, alongside.
Yeah, but here's the thing, right? If you want to go get St. Maximin, do you know how much? Can you think about how much money they're going to ask for him?
Yeah, they're going
to ask for a shit ton of money, bro.
Obviously, I'm not going to pay bare.
What's a shit ton of money to you, man? Because I don't think they can ask for anything more than 60 mil. 100.
That's too much.
That's too much already.
I won't pay 60 mil for St. Maximin. That's why I get
I'd pay 40 max.
Yeah, I won't pay 60 mil.
Yeah, they're not going to ask.
How much will Watford be selling Sarr?
They'll try and ask for the same 50. They're trying to ask for 50. They would try and ask for at least 50.
I think they would ask for 50. Yeah, about 50. I think Newcastle would try to bump it up to 60, but they could never ever.
This is the thing. This is the thing. Like because the market in general is so inflated.
Yeah.
Someone like Alan St. Maximin, just because he's got a bit of flair, they're going to demand an extra 10, 15, 20 mil. That's the problem.
Yeah, I'm with Nathan still about Pepe at AC Milan. That's what I'm saying. In the Italian league, you lot will be seeing a new Pepe. You can do the stop-start.
Because it's slow, isn't it?
Yeah, in the Premier, you need to be fluid. Are you noticing? All the fluid players are the ones we rate. You know what I'm saying?
All right, 1 second, boys. 1 second. Big up my guy Lorrie as well, still, man. Sorry, I just saw your message, my brother, man. I get it, man. I know this stream has gone way longer than it was meant to, bro. But I wanted an in-depth chat for the North London thing, man. I wanted to get the man on and just,
No doubt. No, it's good to have so many guests today, man. Bigger panel on that. Big up to everyone that's come through. But yeah, I'm gonna make tracks, and I'm getting tired. I'm getting tired, and I have the early starts. But the next poll will be up probably tomorrow now, because I feel like we need one more player. So, but we can bring up this discussion next week.
I know instantly who you've forgotten out here anyway, bro. You've forgotten Gabriel, bro. But still, anyway.
Cool. I was thinking that, but I didn't necessarily. I thought we had too many defenders in there, but that's cool, man. But we can discuss that privately, and then I'll put the post up tomorrow.
Facts only, bro.
But yeah, big up everyone, man.
Big up, man, Laurie, man. Thank you again, brother, man. Big up,
Yeah,
everyone.
Laurie,
Go follow Uncle Laurie on Twitter and that. This is my co-host.
I've done that.
We're running this every week and stuff. So yeah, man. Big up.
Yeah,
big
I'll be back next week, but you may find me in a space, or if O'Shea wants me on Fraud Watch later on in the week, you may find me there. And if I'm not too tired, EGTV. That's where a lot of us man connected. So
I swear it pops off, man. It pops up. My brother.
All right. Big up, everyone.
Take care, man.
Yeah, big up, bro.
Big up.
In a bit, bro.
Sorry, guys. Carry on. What was you saying?
I was gonna say to Nathan, yeah. Nathan said St. Maximin can't cross, yeah. None of our forward players cross there. Our fullbacks do. Like Tierney and Tomiyasu are bare wide, and they're the ones that do the crossing.
This is where the question I come in with, though. I disagree. I think Saka can because Tomiyasu can't. So Saka will have to learn if he's going to play right wing. He's going to have to cross because Tomiyasu cannot cross a ball, and I think he knows that himself. But the thing, obviously,
they didn't really do crossing.
No, yeah, of course. But the thing that I asked a question with St. Maximin. So we need a left winger, which is why I think this is why I don't want Ismail Assar because he's more of a right winger for me. And Saka has to play. I've been saying this for ages. Saka is a right winger. Saka at right wing could be the best right winger on the planet. And I've said this. Shots will say this. I've been saying this for a long time that Saka at right wing is one of the best on the planet at that position. But my issue with St. Maximin, and this is why I prefer him to Sarr, because obviously he's a left-sided player, but he's playing a 5 at the back system, which means he doesn't have to drop in and defend at all, unless he genuinely needs to. Whereas with Arsenal, I know we have Tierney, and I'm not bashing Tierney or even Gabriel in any way, but because it's a 4 at the back, he just naturally is going to have to defend more. When Tierney goes forward to make a cross, St. Maximin might have to drop back. Can he defend? And that's something that is unproven with St. Maximin. Which means, yeah, of course he could, and he has the pace to make recovery runs. But can he defend? Because obviously you need some. And this is where I like Pepe. He can defend. Pepe can defend if if you actually watch him drop back, he can do it quite well.
I don't know about that.
That Maxim, no, ShoX, he can.
He
drops back.
His work rate is much better now.
No. Again, ShoX, this is the thing. Right? I'm not asking St. Maximin or Pepe to put in last ditch tackles. It's just simple things like drop back. Be in a position, block certain passing lanes, stuff like this, block crosses. It's just simple stuff. Yeah, that Saka does all the time. The issue with St. Maximin again, he isn't proven with that, and. Again, the thing that goes in his favour is he has the pace to drop back and defend and then get back forward and do it and keep going and forward. And he has the stamina because, again, we've seen him just non-stop sprint for 90 minutes. So he has the stamina to do it. But if you're going to spend, and again, he is going to be valued at 50, 60 mil. Are we really going to spend that much money on a player who needs to improve his final third game? And also who's unproven defensively. I think, look, for 30 mil, yeah, of course. Just the pure, his dribbling is... I back what you said, man. His dribbling is top 3 in the league for me for wingers. His dribbling is incredible.
That's Ravenna football.
You ain't going to get... I don't see us getting him for 30 mil. And I think in terms of a left winger in a 4-back system who can defend and score, there's better out there for 60, like Diaby. I think even Neto would be a better option. I love Pedro Neto. So for me, I'm not going to lie, yeah, I'd have loved St. Maximin just being at the club as a backup or whatever. Which is why I said when we sold Willock, we should have tracked it, just said something like, how much plus Willock for St. Maximin? And I'm sure we probably didn't do that. And we should have just inquired about it. Do you know what I mean? And maybe we did. Maybe they asked for too much of a high offer. But yeah, I mean, I will be upset.
ShoX, can I ask a question? Yeah.
Yes, man.
I was going to say, so if we had 60 mil to spend on a winger, who would you not spend it on? Because I agree with Una X. When you actually use a price tag now, I won't spend that 60 mil on St. Maximin. 100%. Do you know what I mean? But who would you lot, if you had 60 mil to spend on a winger to replace Pepe, who would you try and bring in?
I don't know,
That's a tough question when you think about it.
It's mad, isn't it? Because now you have to even take into consideration Gnabry's on his last year, bro. So
ain't bring him back to the carpet.
Why won't it happen?
Well, did Gunda just say it won't happen?
It won't happen. Yeah. Never happen.
No, but
bro,
he's an option.
No. Look, I would fucking love Gnabry back. I'd do anything.
Tell me why it wouldn't happen. Go on.
I love. I'll say it right now. I love Gnabry.
Yeah.
But look, I again, I know a lot about the way that German clubs run and the way the players are and whatever else. Gnabry is in a winning team. Guaranteed trophies every single season, right? So automatically, and I'm not saying that instantly rules us out, but it's going to make it harder to bring him over because, we aren't winning things right now. And obviously, yes, he'd improve our chances. But for me, it's a matter of he's playing for me, the best team on the planet right now in Bayern Munich. Yeah. With brilliant fucking players around him, like Lewandowski, Goretzka. They're going to be buying Florian Wirtz within the next season or two, who's a brilliant up and coming German. So like they've got such like it's just a matter of I'm not trying to say it's like because we're too shit. I just don't see him leaving Bayern. Like say from Goretzka, United fans are saying we're going to get Goretzka, blah blah blah,
Yeah,
and I kept saying to them he's not leaving. Like he's
but
not.
come on,
leaving
no. Let's be honest though. He's at Bayern, right? He's won league titles. He's won Champions Leagues. He's won
it all pretty much. He's won it all.
He's won everything. He's won everything.
And the reason ShoXs is using is the same reason Lewandowski himself wants to leave. Like he came out at the end of the summer transfer window, say this is last year. Yeah. So if Lewandowski,
I won't be surprised if he don't stay. But...
No. I listen. Look, we all know that. See German league football, yeah. There's a certain ceiling, especially if you play for fucking Bayern, bro. You are going to hit that ceiling, and you're actually going to ask yourself, okay, what next? Now, there's quotes, yeah? No, seriously, I'm sorry.
No, I just saw a Vibes of sequence. Oh, my that comment
for a draw. And fuck's sake, Vibes, man. Do you know what? This guy here, he lights up the comment sessions. Him and
he does, man. Yeah, vibes brings vibes.
These man light up the comment sections. So big up, man. You man are my goats. I want you man to follow me every single stream that I am on. I need you man in it, like still. But yeah, man. Gnabry's actually got specific quotes where he's come out and he said, right, if I go back to the Prem, there's no other team I enjoy them other than Arsenal, and I fully believe him. I believe
ShoXs. As I said, I don't doubt that. I just don't see him leaving Bayern. That's all. I think if he was to leave Bayern, he'd come to Arsenal. No other club's going to buy him, right? But I just don't see him leaving Bayern.
The only thing that Guna Express good point he's made is though Gnabry predominantly plays on the right.
Right.
And I think,
exactly.
I think if Arsenal
he can't play on the left, but he does play on the right side.
He can.
He rotates though. He rotates. Whether him and Sane, I'm pretty sure.
Because you look at last season. If you look at last season, Sane was mostly playing on that right side.
And
he's predominantly left.
Oh no, but ShoXs on that, right? This season, first off, you were right about Sane in a sense because you kept saying that he'll come back good. He's been immense this season, right? Under Nagelsmann. But anyway,
he's at City. I said he's going to be one of the best players in the world.
No, bro. But that's what I'm saying. Like I kept saying to you, well, Sane now he's done, bro. Like he's finished. No, he ain't. Like he's lit it up since Nagelsmann's come in, yeah. But Sane's played on the left like the whole way through this season, and that's where he's been brilliant. Gnabry's on the right, and he's still doing his thing. Look, I definitely think Gnabry can play on the left, but again, like you want, like Aslan keeps saying it, you want a specialist. Like if you're going to spend 60-70 million on a winger, you want a specialist in that area.
That's what I was going to say.
I mean, look, for me, like if I'm spending 60 mil, as I said, Diaby would be a great option. Another one for me would be Oyarzabal from Sociedad. I think he's quality.
He's all right. He's all right.
From Arsenal. No, he came from a youth academy setup, man.
City, I think it was, wasn't it? Probably.
Was it in
probably
the Dutch thing? Yeah. I'm sure. I just remember look at that on Football Manager, and he always done bits kind of thing in it. So I was just like, right, okay. But now I'm seeing everyone talking about it.
And again, if you're looking at like obviously this is a stretch for 60 mil, but you're looking at like really, if you want a really young winger, which we wouldn't get, like people like Ryan Cherky, Anthony from Ajax is another good option. Like there's a lot of good left winger options out there.
Hey, this Noah Lang, bruh. Oh my.
Hey. Oh yeah. Noah Lang, Bruges.
Fizzy.
He
caused them problems. He caused them problems.
Yeah, he did, bro.
He's Neymar. This guy is Neymar reincarnated.
Yes, bro. Everything about it. The way he holds his arms up like this, and he does.
He's got a neck tattoo. He's got a neck tattoo. He's got everything.
Bro. He dribbles the exact same way Neymar does, man. Dribbling the exact
same. Do you know what the difference is? He works fucking hard, cuz that guy was tracking back so much.
Yes, bro. I would. Okay, yeah. Fuck it. Nah. You know what? This might sound a bit premature, right? But from what I saw this guy today, of 2 little highlights of YouTube and that,
oh my God,
I want him, bruv. Are you mad?
Noah Lang.
Oh, Lang, yeah, he's a baller.
Him, bro. That's who I want. I don't care what that price is.
ShoXs. Do you know why that's a good point though? Yeah. If you say you got 60 mil. I'd get Noah Lang for 20 or whatever he's worth, and I'd get Ryan Cherky for 30 as well. And people, before you say, oh, Cherky's too, they ain't going to go for 30 mil, he's worth more than that. Not the way that Leon are in right now, bro. They're selling their players for cheap as shit money. So I'd take Cherky and Lang right now, bro. I'd take both of them, man. Even though they're both wingers, you make them compete in it. You say, well, you want that left wing spot or you want that right wing spot of a Saka, compete for it then.
What does that do with like Emil Smith Rowe? Because he's playing on the left right now.
Yeah.
Oh well, yeah, but I mean, look, that again, it's Smith Rowe's just gonna have to compete for the 10. At the end of the day, I love Smith Rowe and I love Saka and all that.
Yeah, forget that.
But bro, look, this is what people need to realize. If bringing in, say, Cherky and Lang, you bring them in and we start doing better. I get what you're saying with Smith Rowe, but it's a matter. This is what people need to like. I'm not saying anyone obviously here is doing it, but over the years, Arsenal fans are sentimental, not to the sense that like we cry about like losing players, but it's things like this. It's like, what about this guy? What about that guy? Well, it's a matter of he's got to compete then, isn't it? Like Smith Rowe, say we bring in both of those players, Smith Rowe then has to then say to himself, either leave because I'm not good enough and I've got to accept that, or fight for my place. I've got to prove that I'm good enough. And that, like we saw, look, this is one of the best examples of recent history is Tellez and Shaw. Shaw was a bum for years. Tellez comes in, Shaw gets immensely better. Just giving people competition, players get better. And any player that doesn't get better when competition comes in, it proves one or two things. Their mentality's in the gutter or they aren't a good enough footballer. And Leno is that kind of player because Ramsdale's come in, give him competition and pushed him out the team, and Leno's done fuck all to get back in it.
Yeah, but
he ain't even changed anything.
That's harsh, though.
No, that's what I'm saying, because he ain't good enough. Yeah, Leno ain't good enough. That's why he's not.
Or Ramsdale's too fucking good. I'm begging stop now.
No, but you know what it is, yeah? But with keepers, it's difficult because Leno's last game, he had a clean sheet. Okay, it was AFC Wimbledon, but that's all you can do. Wait for his next chance. Because you can't drop Ramsdale. You can't.
No, Dizzy, you just want Ghanaians, bro. Like, allow it, man. I know who Suleimana is as well. I know who he is, bro. He's a good player, but nah. Nah.
Yeah, he's
This guy's gonna start calling for kudos as well. I swear to God.
Yeah, bro. Literally, he's gonna start saying, "Get kudos in as well. Get Mohammed kudos." Yeah.
Hey, would you actually take Martial?
Yes, I would. I would.
You say Martial?
Sorry, yes, I would.
Shots, no, bro.
No. Guys, you all know, innit? I don't. Listen, yeah. When I say shit and I say it with chest, yeah.
ITK shocks, you know.
Innit? I said it time ago, bro. I said it in the summer. I said, trust me, watch. We'll get linked to Martial. I will tell you this from now, yeah. Martial in Arsenal squad would do way fucking better than what he is doing at United. And I promise you. Even on the left, he would do way much.
Ricky signing though, man. If it goes wrong.
Yeah.
Not for me. No.
It's a massive risk. Right?
My thing with Martial is an asterisk. And what I mean by that is I can't see him doing well with Xhaka in midfield and Aubameyang up front. 2 people 100%. Like they're not really one-touch connoisseurs like that. However, if you switched it up, let's say it was an Isaac up front and like that Bruno Guimaraes guy.
Bro, go get him. Go get Isaac, bro. Go get him.
Isaac is a baller.
Yeah,
you know, I've realised there's some proper bias going on right now, innit? Like we've got Dizzy wanting all the Ghanaians, and then Corey wanting the Eritreans, yeah.
Yes, bro. Go get him,
bro. You know what?
Go get Isaac, bro.
You got me, yeah.
Go get him.
And you got me. All the Jamaicans. I just want Leon Bailey. Go get him.
You want Mikel Antonio, fam? Antonio, bro.
Talk about Jamaicans. What if Sterling?
Mikel Antonio, bro.
I was gonna bring Sterling.
I think there needs to be a conversation about stuff. All right, how long have you lot got? Because I think this is going to go on for a while now, isn't it?
I've got a little while longer, and I got a little.
Are we good? Yeah,
we're good.
Yeah.
All right, okay. Sterling, right? Because I put out a tweet, and someone tweeted back to me and was like, "Oh, why would you not mention Bernardo Silva's miss when you was talking about you wanted him in the summer and rare tete?" Let me tell you something, yeah. Right, okay. Sterling, yeah. Sterling's got capabilities to do good stuff, right? But you see, on a consistent basis, right? He is in a Manchester City team. They can't. it's actually hard for City to not score goals the way they play. Like really, like they set it up so it's just a tap in all the time.
It's on a play.
Sterling was always bound to get mad goals in that season where he got like what 30 goals or something like that. Like he got mad goals in that.
Yeah.
All this whole vice captain and all of these I don't see it with Sterling, man. Like even when he was at Liverpool, I remember looking at him and I just thought to myself, I mean, you're all right, you're okay, but you're not.
There's just something about him. There's just something about him that puts you off.
I don't believe in that guy, man. I really don't.
Do you know why I really love Sterling though? Yeah, it's his is it lateral quickness? I don't know what to call it. Yeah, he's so hard.
No gravitation, low.
It's how quick.
Well, like agility.
Yeah.
Man's trying to say he's like Lewis Hamilton's Mercedes, bro, with the aerodynamics.
I just sticks to the rubber of that.
Man's got a spoiler on,
like that turn nothing into something. That's the thing about people like Sterling, and I think that's why. Let me leave Pepe alone, but that's why Pepe frustrates me sometimes because I don't think the agility is there. Like like when you just the ball's coming and boom, you're just in.
Yeah,
like,
he's
just
not.
Like
yeah, he's not.
Yeah,
because he's tall. He's quite lanky. Pepe's quite lanky. Like he's got long legs.
I know what you mean. The shorter you are, the easier it is for you to dodge a shoulder, drop a shoulder, and beat a man.
Lower center of gravity.
Lower center of gravity.
You can change your foot so quick, bro. Like I can't even do funky house dances because I can't change my foot that quick. You know them ones there, like them ways there. I'm too tall, bro. I'm like 6'4", bro. I can't do it, bro. But when it comes to them, man, there you can fool a man. I don't think Sterling does it enough. Same thing I would look at with Gabriel Jesus. However, on the wing. Gabriel, stop laughing, bro. Laughing, man. Fucking Gabriel Jesus, like showing himself on the wing, he is actually proven to be a better player now. Yeah. And he came out in the interview the other day and he said that his natural position is actually a winger. But Pep took him and said that you're a striker behind Aguero kind of thing. Now we're seeing him on the wings. We're actually seeing a more goal scoring, more goal threat, attacking play, like he's doing his bit. Like, do you know what I mean? Like he's doing more for the team kind of thing. So I get that. I think Sterling is a good player. But all of this world class and all of them kind of
level below. I think he's a level below.
Okay.
I mean, first off, Shox, I love how you just tried to like make an excuse for your dead dancing by saying you're too
tall. Get the fuck out of here, bro. I'll dance on the fucking table, bro. I'll spin on my head, bro. Talking about.
Yeah, you're big for it. Yeah, we've got a big.
All right, we do this again. We do this again.
You know what? Yeah, bro, I don't even have to say it. You know exactly what
I've done it to myself. Go fuck yourself. Innit? I'll kick you in the street. Okay, anyway, so. Go on.
Huh?
Oh, I thought you were going to add something on Sterling, bro.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, I'm with you, bro. I prefer Silva, innit? Like, I agree with Sterling. He runs like a fairy, and I'm not even lying. That really puts me off. I don't know why. Like, it just every time he runs, I just feel like he's just gonna get like he's got no like physicality about him. Like to the point where you go up against a certain like right back or whatever, they're just gonna bully you in it. And we've seen that. Like when he goes against like Robertson, he just gets bullied. Like Robertson just bullies him pretty much every time because Robertson's got that physicality about him.
Wan-Bissaka as well, man. Like every time they play a match, don't expect Sterling to do.
But yeah, true. Actually, Wan-Bissaka does well against Sterling.
Wan-Bissaka's got a pocket.
For me with Sterling, I think I've said it for a while. I think he's finished as in like you were never gonna see him replicate those numbers that he did that one season.
18, 19, Sterling's gone.
And like you said, right now. It's the time for a Man City player to stand up and take that role of a goal scorer. Do you know what I mean? Like, and for me, even though Jesus is playing on the wing, he's doing that. Like, he's the one scoring the goals. Sterling, whenever he plays, isn't doing that, and he should be the one saying to Pep, "Nah, I'm going to score you goals in it," and he's not. And again, for me, our left winger, whoever we go and buy, if we do get rid of Pepe, he needs to be a goal scorer because Saka isn't yet, or may never be. Aubameyang is Aubameyang. He's off and on. He's a bit hot and cold right now. Laka don't score many goals either. And unless you go and get another striker like Isaac or whoever, where do the goals come from? You need a prolific goal scoring winger, and Sterling isn't that. And Silva isn't much that either. But I think Silva just adds more creativity than Sterling.
Yeah,
Like
and
creatively better.
And he gets more goals as well.
Yeah,
He does genuinely get more goals, man. Now, the one thing I love about Silva, I was saying it in the summer. Everyone was saying that, oh, but why would you take Silva because he's a winger? No, he's not a fucking winger. He's a number 10 that has been adopted to that style to actually make an impact on the wings under a Pep Guardiola system. Same thing I said with Grealish. Remember, everyone was trying to tell me Grealish is a winger. No, he's fucking not. He's not a winger, bro. The Bears are 10. But when it comes to certain systems, they can play as a 10, cut in, and still do the same job as a 10, or be just as effective on the wings for it. But go ask these men what their natural positions are.
Yeah, they would say 10.
They are 10s, bro. They play in the middle. They're just good footballers. So they can still implement from the sides. Mate, this summer was long for me, you know. Just trying to explain certain things on how I understand football and kind of thing like. But I'm just glad it's all coming to fruition anyway still, man. Man saying Martial is a failed Jimmy Bryant, bro. Like, wow, okay. These men are absolutely cooking Martial. So I guess I'm the only person that says that I would take Martial in this because
Probably,
I would. Yeah, I think I'm the only one. Even with the poll I did, like it was something like 95% to like 5 or something like that. But yeah, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. Shox, what Martial are you watching? Because it definitely ain't Anthony. Okay, all right. Yep. Is he coming for that GX brother? He's back.
Oh my God,
bro, I need to get this Brez name out of all your mouths. This Brez gonna be going
Dizzy.
Years, bro.
Just shut up, man. Honestly, this guy. And this is the thing, yeah. This guy, like, look, in 3 days or something, I'll mention Guendouzi once, or even Saliba, and he'll be like, "Oh, what are you talking about Guendouzi? Though? Let it go, let it." Like, bro, stop doing that frozen thing, man. Like, if you want to let it go, man. Like, stop. Like, it's just nah, Dizzy, bro. Keep like talking about Suleimana and Guyana and all them, man, bro. Like. Bro, all I'm saying is, Dizzy, on that day in 2010, I was a Uruguay fan, innit?
Right, okay then. All right, cool. So here's what we're gonna do. We'll move on to the Brighton fixture, innit? What are you man saying that? Go on, Fizzy. What are you telling me about the Brighton game? What do you want to see? What do you expect? And should we win this game?
I want to see the exact same start we saw against Tottenham. No excuse for anything different. The only thing
lineup wise or the way we play.
What do you mean?
So is that the lineup you want to see the exact same?
No. I mean, well, lineup wise, I wouldn't change anything from lineup. Lineup, I'd keep the same. Obviously, Jack is injured now, so I put Lokonga in.
Okay.
I think that's a pretty straight swap. I don't think there's going to be any issues there. But in terms of lineup and also the way we started the game, so the intensity, the press, everything, I want to see the exact same attitude as well. So, for example, from someone like Aubameyang, I've been protecting Aubameyang since he's got here, innit? I was saying it since last season. I don't think he's lost it. I don't think he's finished. That's just my opinion. If you believe it, cool. But someone like him on Saturday, he needs to have the same attitude that he had on Sunday.
Agreed.
You could tell from the get-go, he was on it. He wanted it.
On it.
He was on it. He was on it. So I want to see that same attitude, that same application from all players on Saturday for me.
Fizzy, let me ask you a question then, brother. So do you think it was the fact that it was a North London derby and he really had to turn up? Or do you think, because somebody, we've all heard previously that Aubameyang is a confidence player, right?
Yeah.
You heard the stadium on that day. Was that why Aubameyang was running the way he was? Or was it because of the occasion?
A bit of both. I think I've always said Aubameyang.
Obviously, the fans knew what the occasion was. So is that why you think it made him play the way?
I think Aubameyang is a confidence player, definitely. Like, if I've said it before, if your team's in the mud, you're not expecting Aubameyang to lift everyone out. You're just not, and he's just not that guy. He's the guy who's thriving when the team's thriving. So if everyone's on job, like, get the ball to Aubameyang, he'll score, blah blah blah, whatever. He's a guy who needs to be happy. Like, you can tell now, like, even just on Sunday, it sounds stupid, but he just looked happier playing football. I ain't seen that in the whole year. I haven't seen that last year. Do you know what I mean? So I think for him, he is a confidence player, 100%. And I think having fans back, like you said, having, you know, atmosphere, etc. I think he does thrive off stuff like that. And some players are like that. He's a charismatic player. Like just something as simple as like only Aubameyang's pulling out that like the classic Thierry Henry celebration in front of the Spurs fans, etc. You know what I mean? Only he's doing that. Like those little things, I think. And I think against Brighton, I just think I don't know if he's gonna have that, and that's why I need to see the attitude from him from the get-go. I need to see the right attitude from him, because it could easily be one of them games where he's ghosting up front for 90 minutes. It could easily turn into one of them games.
I agree.
But that's on him to come out with the right attitude and not rely on obviously the like atmosphere and crowd, etc.
Yeah, no, I agree with that still. Like, I mean, yeah, again, from minute one, he looked like he was on it. The guy was just running and running. And no matter what, even up to minute 90, he still had the same energy and everything. He was still just going on and on. And yeah, you love to see it. You even look at after the game, I don't know if you lot have seen the footage, but he's driving his car out of the stadium and everyone's...
He loves it.
He loved that. Like, he posted on his story, he's laughing the whole time. And you got to think, these are a bunch of men jumping on your fucking Lamborghini. I wouldn't be happy with that. I don't care how many goals I score. Are you mad? Get the fuck off the car. I'm trying to fight all the state.
So all the hand marks on his car.
Bro, did you see all the finger marks?
Yeah,
this player could have identified a crime with all of the fucking fingerprints on his whip, bro. Like, someone's done something out there, innit? Somebody, like, if the feds got that car, like, someone's getting bagged that night, innit, kind of thing. So, yeah, he done his thing, innit? Like, so maybe that is what it is. Maybe it is a confidence thing with him. I always said that I still resign to the fact that whatever is going or has been going on with Aubameyang is always mental. It's mental. It's not physical. And I think the game on Sunday showed it, innit? Like, so it would be a shame for him to go into any game throughout the rest of the season and not see him perform to those kind of levels. And the only thing that I could then again look at it would be either tactics, or the fact is what you just said, Fizzy. He needs that crowd support. He needs that roar, and you know what I mean, people to get behind
morale,
him.
Isn't it? He's a morale boosting player.
Yeah,
he's a showman.
Yeah, showman,
exactly. Hence the celebration he done as well. There's only one reason he did that. It's to everyone on side kind of thing.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, facts. All right, Corey, what are you saying about the Brighton game, brother? What would you expect? Would you want to see? Like, you know,
is it possible we can get Guendouzi back for one game, loan for one game?
You man actually looking for beef now. You actually just want beef.
No, I'm just saying this with it.
I want to see Mopai get punched up still. I won't lie.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah,
Nah, but I do think Brighton's gonna be a tough game. I do think it is gonna be a tough game, especially with the way they're playing. Because what are they 6th, 5th?
They are, shit. They missed their chance to go first, didn't it? I think it'll be 5th. You know, it should be 5th. Let me see.
No, they're 6th.
6th.
Okay.
All right.
They could have gone top there.
Yeah,
but I do want to see the exact same type of performance that we saw on Sunday still. And what's it called? I know Xhaka is going to be. I know we're gonna miss the only thing we're really gonna miss with Xhaka is experience, but that's about it. But I'm perfectly fine with Lokonga going in there, playing the same way that we did on Sunday. And also one more, we can have Mope, prick. Give him Gabriel, and he's put him in his pocket, put him in his place.
Sorry, brother. Repeat that again, brother. So I was trying to read through the comments. I was trying to see where I was. Say that again, brother.
No, I'm just saying that Mope needs to get pocketed by Gabriel.
Oh, 100%. I think he will as well. I think he will. Mope does nothing in this game. I promise you. Watch. I think they've all got an agenda against him.
ShoXs, careful, man. Be careful.
Mope is going to get sat the fuck down. Plus, I'm seeing that. I'm pretty sure he might be injured. Him and Welbeck as well still. From what I did.
Bro. They were both fit, but one was destined to fucking score, fam.
Basuma could be injured for this one.
Basuma, I've heard Basuma as well. Yeah, I've heard that. All right, Guna, what are you telling me? What do you expect from this game, brother?
May I say that again, sir?
What do you expect from this game?
Brighton?
Yeah.
Well, first off, shout out Graham Potter, world-class manager. But yeah, I mean, for me, a win. That's it. That's it, bro. I said it on the terrace. That performance isn't a special like occasion. It is a benchmark now. That's what I expect every game against the same like quality teams that Tottenham were. And even though Brighton have played well, they have played easy competition, whatever else, and they've got a lot of injuries apparently. So for me, it's a must-win. I don't want to concede, especially not to Maupay. And I expect a 2-3-0 win. I mean, I've played virtually the same lineup. I see a lot of people saying drop Smith Rowe. Like, okay, I mean, was one of the better players in the last game.
Him and Saka are
I mean, look,
droppable right now.
it's the Pepe fans saying it, so then man can, well, they can do what they want. But yeah, I mean, for me, play the exact same lineup, but just bring in Lokonga instead of Xhaka, and then hopefully be up 2-0 maybe by like 60 minutes, and then bring Tavares or maybe just like rotate the team in it. You know what I mean? Like bring other players on, and because the game bro, it's just a simple matter of just win that game in it. Like we haven't won at Brighton, I don't think, in a while, or at least we haven't played. We haven't played well against Brighton like averagely for a while now.
It's a kind of Burnley thing, isn't it? We haven't.
Yeah, exactly. Like we just have struggled with Brighton. But for me, the one thing I do want to see is the scouts watching Basuma, because this for me is Basuma's like trial by fire in a sense. If he can play well against us, hopefully, obviously not win, but if he can just play well, it might finally give Arteta that reason to say, you know what? Yeah,
in January, why not?
We need him. Yeah, he's the guy in January. So I want Basuma to play well. So I don't want Partey to pocket him too hard. But yeah, like obviously, what Partey needs to do is say to him, look, before the match, I'm gonna let you I'm gonna ease off a little bit. Don't get too cocky, whatever else.
I'll let you do it.
Let us win.
There, but...
Yeah. Like, I'll let you get past me.
Misplace the pass. I'll let you get past me, but just misplace the pass, though.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, just win that. And for me, there's no excuses. If we don't beat Brighton, if we play poorly against Brighton, it will give me a like right now. I'm not Arteta, obviously, but I'm seeing that there's something like he's got his players. Is like now we've seen them play well. Now the question is, was the game against Tottenham a freak accident in a sense where it was just one game, or is it a consistent way of playing? And Brighton is the game to show what it is. If we drop back to how we were before against even Norwich, I don't think was a great game. Like Brentford performances, it proved to me that it was just one game.
It was a fluke.
A bit lucky. Exactly. So Arteta now needs to say to people, "Nah, this ain't a fluke. This is what we are now. This is Arsenal. This is what this team can do week in, week out against shit opposition." And then, it's another proving game. People are already saying that, blah blah blah, apologise here and there, but no, like I need to see more. And Brighton is a great opportunity to do that. And Graham Potter in.
I other than that last little shit statement you just made, I literally echo every single thing you said. Again, you can't do like we always after the international break, we was all saying we must win, not even draw, not whatever, or convincingly draw with any. We must win all of these fixtures, and we actually have, to the point where now we're looking at it, we're saying, man, like Tomiyasu is excellent, Ramsdale's excellent. We're even saying that, well, I'll get into that last question afterwards. But, certain things that are convincing us now, like, right, you know what? This, like, we've got something to look forward to, like, seriously. So, yeah, I get you. I think if we lose to Brighton, it turns everything to shit again. Like literally, obviously not as bad as it was when we never won no games and scored no goals, but there will be a point where it's just like, see, we still got this in us. The second to the point where I saw a quote from fucking Paul Merson talking about we should be getting top 4 now. Paul fucking
Whoa.
Go check the group. Paul Merson has said that he expects us, after the performance on Tottenham and what we've done in this month, he expects us to get top 4. Paul fucking Merson. So now, if this is the way they're all looking at us, fine, cool, whatever, innit? We all know top 4 is a bit of a stretch for us, but with the belief and
is it a stretch?
I don't think it's as stretch as people are making out, but I do think that it is a little bit out of our reach. Like, it is
Right, okay.
possible, obviously.
And that's what I'm
Anything's
saying.
possible.
No, I do think it's a
But
stretch
yeah.
because when you look at the top four right now, three of those teams are in the fucking title race.
Yeah, I think it's cemented. I think everyone in the top
I
four
even
right
think
now.
all
Yeah,
four.
the top four is the top four, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
but why I say I think it's achievable. Leicester, I think they're done, bro. Like I think not them, but I think Rodgers is done. I think Rodgers has been exposed. I've never been a big fan of Rodgers.
The two
and I
clubs
think
in the Europa
he's been
League right
exposed
now
now.
is too much for him. It's too much.
No,
for
no,
him.
but even just take away because West Ham were never gonna they were never gonna be top six anyway. Let's be honest. And even though they're playing quite well, but
Yeah,
Leicester, I think Rodgers is done. I think he's won them a trophy, and I think I think after this season they'll say, you know what, let's move
Yeah,
on.
it's
Like
over.
you ain't it anymore.
Wait,
so
so
they'll
wait,
get
wait,
rid of him after this
Wait,
season.
so wait. So what are you saying? So what you're saying is that he's taking him as far as he can.
Yeah, for me, I don't rate. I've never really rated Rodgers that highly, to be fair. But I don't think they're in a top four race this season. I think they'll be in a top six. I think you've got Spurs. They're Spurs.
Shit.
Like, do I need to say anything else? So the traditional top four race is now literally. Yes, it's too soon to put Arsenal in it, but obviously we're talking from Arsenal fans' perspective. It's Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea, City, and then United, right? It's very possible, and I agree with the sense that I think that will be the top four at the end of the season. But if we can just keep up with them, so we stay fifth, maybe 3, 2, whatever points behind them, so we're staying close. There might be a time where one of those teams just has a stinker for like 2 matches. They drop points, we gain them, and then we get top four. And we've seen that in the past where top four, like Leicester, for example, last season, they were in the top four for the longest of any team in the league. They finished, 5th? So any team in the top four can drop out at any time. So as long as we're like keeping up with them, we're only a couple of points behind them. And as long as we finish in the Europa League at least, I'm not too bothered in it. But out the Europa League ain't good enough. Like, I think we can all agree on that. It has to at least be top 6.
But our things is more hope and theirs is more expectancy. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, go on to you then, brother Reese.
Funny enough, with Brighton, I'm hearing the same things. Basuma might be injured, Welbeck, Morpay. So when I even take all of that into consideration, apparently Lamptey might be back. That's annoying though. He's a problem. But
you can catch him out though. You can catch him out.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not the same as you lot. You know, I won't keep the same formation. I'll go back to the one he played at Burnley, the 4-3-3 with Partey just a single pivot. And I'm not gonna lie, I'll go for it. Jack is injured, so that position I'll just put to an attacking position, and I'll just play Partey in the pivot, Smith Rowe and Odegaard again in midfield with Pepe, Aubameyang, and Saka up front. Because the way I see it, Brighton are not gonna play like Tottenham played. I don't think they're gonna.
No, they're gonna play expensive. They are gonna open up.
Do you think so?
Yeah,
that's how they play. That's how they play.
Yeah, they're gonna play the same way.
It depends if they have defensive injuries. If they have defensive injuries, then I think they'll play more defensive because Potter's not stupid. Like, he's not going to try and outscore a team like Arsenal.
Yeah.
But if they have their take away Basuma, if they just have their main defenders, they'll go for it because Maupay, he's going to be up for that game. He's already like, you see what he said to Thierry Henry, bro. He's ready for that. He wants this game. Like if he has to play this game and then he's injured for 3 months, he'll play this game. Like he won't care.
Plus they play 3 at the back as well.
Exactly. So they've got to bring back. So I don't know if is Lamptey fit. Is Lamptey even been playing? I haven't really.
Yeah, he was on the bench on Monday. He was on the bench against Palace.
Yeah. He might play Lamptey then for recovery speed, but.
Yeah, so for me, I would like to play a formation that sits them back. You know what I mean? Because 3 at the back can easily turn to a 5 at the back for me. Do you know what I'm saying? So if we have enough attacker option, we're going for them. That's for me. One thing I'm gonna say is the 6 have to stay the same, and I'm talking about Ramsdale, the 4 defenders, and Partey. They're the ones that are, do you know what I mean, unmovable objects for me at the moment. Do you know what I'm saying? And then the rest, like, you know what I'm saying, we can see what happens. But Brighton has to be a win. Has to be in a win, and I don't want Arteta to overthink it because that could easily be a game that we all thought.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? Like, we're all not trying to say too much, but we're secretly confident. Do you know what I mean? But we're not trying to say too much. And that could be a game where he just overthinks it a bit. And fuck, I remember Emery used to do that bare. Like, you beat the teams and we'll be like, wait, hold on, what are we doing? Like, let's go. And then Crystal Palace will play Carl Jenkinson. So, like, let's just do what we got to
He's not
do.
wrong.
Yeah,
Still, he's not wrong, man.
let's just do what we got to do
Game,
and
bro.
go for this game.
El Nene in mid. Oh, fam.
Yo.
Yeah, no, he's cooking. You're cooking, bro. I mean, there should be no fucking reason for him to do any of that madness. None of it.
Yeah.
You know what? In saying that, even though I do believe that they're at home and they do play a 3 at the back, I think you're right, bro. I think a 4-3-3 is what is needed for this. I think overload them in midfield because they're only going to have 2, and especially if Basuma, if he's not there, that's a battle that can be won, especially with all of that creativity right there.
Yeah,
we can overload that whole midfield, and then
And when I watched the Palace game, like the youth and exuberance, that's the word I want to use, and the pace, was causing Brighton all sort of problems, bro. Like Pascal Gross, he's just too slow. Lallana is just not really about it like that anymore. So they were causing them problems. Like, so if Arsenal can play that intensity, that's another thing. I hate it, when the North London derby, there's all this intensity and it looks like they won it, and then we come back to another game and it's all slow, dragging out the passing,
no intent, nothing.
Like I want to see the same hunger. I mean,
do you know what though? That's a good point. Like so obviously you said you play a 4-3-3 and then you play Pepe. Yeah. And what you've just said, I'd rather Martinelli than Pepe because Martinelli's younger, he's quicker, he's better. I think.
Yeah, he's on it.
And I agree with that issue that we have. Whenever after the North London derby, we always play shit the game after. But I think he hasn't played in a while. He needs to prove himself. I think Martinelli could drop Pepe right now. The way Pepe's playing, Martinelli could drop him if he's given enough chances and he can prove it.
Yeah,
so
if he takes his chance, definitely.
I'd say, you know what? They're a weakened team. Even if Lamptey plays, he's only just back from injury, so he's going to be a wounded gazelle. Like, get at him. Martinelli will. Martinelli will get at these players. It's a matter of can he do something with what he gets, and I think Brighton would be a good game for him to prove it. So if I was at Teta, I'd give it to Martinelli.
That's a good shot, bro. And he runs for the whole 90 as well.
Yeah, exactly. He does bro.
I think Pepe, would do absolutely amazing against a fucking knackered defense. An absolutely knackered defense.
He would. He would pin back. Yeah, he would.
He would do amazing, bro. He would cook man twice, 3 times and then just take the piss at the end. Like, as an impact sub, Pepe would be one of the best in the league.
Bro, do you remember that game against Victoria in the Europa League with Emery? He brought him on and he scored 2 free kicks in it. But take away obviously the goals.
Yes, bro.
He came off the bench and he just ripped.
I think he earned the fouls for the free kicks.
Yeah, I think he got at least one of them. But he just ripped their defense, bro. Like, he just obviously it was Victoria, but like you could just see that he had that that energy and like you just said, they didn't have that.
Agreed.
So I gave it that one still.
Can you not see Pepe as a striker, by the way?
I see someone put that up in there earlier.
Yeah, someone said it.
Apparently, he used to play.
I think
he played strike. He played a double striker system. I think it was Rafael Leao at Lille, didn't
he? Yeah.
Because I remember when we signed him, people were saying he came second only behind Mbappe in top goal scorers. And I just feel like when he's in central areas, he's less predictable.
Yeah, but the thing is, he was still on the wing though during that season, bro. He was still predominantly on the right. He was just coming. He was just that League One is not the same as the Prem, bro. You can't. You don't have that kind of space.
I do think that's also why he did well when he was on the left as well, because he was unpredictable. Because it's like it's not what he's on the right. He's like, oh, he's just gonna cut it on his left. On the left, he can't do that, so they don't know what to expect from him.
Because he is skillful. Like, his feet are mad quick. It's just you know what he's gonna do. Do you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like if you put him in a central area, is it harder for you to know what he's going to do? Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
But I think if you put him central, it just hinders the team too much.
Yeah, and when you're centrally, like, it's one of them ones that you're going to have to beat the CDM. And when you've beaten him, you got 2 defenders in front of you as well. And then you got your mate, possibly whatever striker that you're playing next to. You're going to have to do something to incorporate him into the game a little bit. So it's too much thinking for him. Like, it's way
I was thinking main striker, like an Aubameyang replacement. I wasn't thinking that playing with Aubameyang.
No.
I don't think he's. The thing is, Pepe's natural game is doing too much, and sometimes as a striker, you have to keep it simple. You just
Simple.
got to get into the area. Like, Aubameyang will make a move, like one movement, and you just like he'll get into the box, blah blah blah. I don't think Pepe can do that. I don't think he's got the movement for a striker.
So true what you just said, brother. Because we look at Aubameyang and he might get onto the end of something, and it literally was just a tap in.
Yeah.
But that's not all he did to get the tap in. Like
Yeah,
he's done so much to get that tap in. Do you know what I mean? That kind of thing. So, and I don't think Pepe's kind of got that. Like he will get the ball.
He's a good finisher. He's a good finisher though.
Yeah, that's
I think in terms of playing as like an out and out 9, I think what you could do is you could have him in like an interchangeable 3, like Shock said about like bringing him on. Like for example, like let's say it's like Saka, Aubameyang, Pepe. Like you can interchange the 3 like 70 minutes, but I don't think from the get-go. I don't think the striker.
Yeah, the only reason I asked is because how Liverpool have incorporated Jota, because he was a winger in it at Wolves, but I think they realized he was a goal scorer.
Yeah.
So
The thing is with that, the whole Jota thing is that you've got Mane and you've got Salah. I know they're predominantly got their sides, but you will sometimes see Salah in the centre, and then whoever's in the centre will be on the bit on the right. Like they literally interchange
thing.
So that's one person that's come into a system to just adapt. Whereas now you're talking about all of these other men adapting,
moving all everyone else around. Yeah,
do you know what I mean? Like, so I think it's a bit too much. But Gunnar Rex has he always sings about Isaac from the Swedish baller, bro. He's got everything. He's got everything.
Quick feet for a tall guy as well.
Yeah,
because he's like 6'4". The guy dribbles like he's 5'8".
Yeah. And that's my thing. Yeah, that's what I kind of want up front. Because my only problem is when Aubameyang's a bit isolated, we're gonna lose.
He can't get himself out of a situation.
He likes running in or running onto it. Like I need and that's why some people like I was a Lacazette agenda guy. Yeah, you know what I mean? And but the reason I had the Lacazette agenda is he brings other people into play. Like there's something to it. The only problem is obviously he can't finish, and that's the main thing of a shot.
That's not even that. He's too slow to get onto what he created, man. So he'll do that. He'll be at the halfway line, bruv. Like he'll start something. All of these players are bumming up, and they will create it, and they'll literally square the ball into the net. And where he's meant to be, he's too fucking slow to get back into the position.
Yeah, I hear that.
Dead, bro. You shit the bed, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
But I do think Arsenal will look for Isaac. I think those quotes about Eddie being very highly, like him high on Eddie's list is true still.
And I think this is where I need to.
Didn't he sign a new contract this season?
That's why I believe it.
He signed a new contract.
He signed a new contract.
They knew he was gone. They knew he was going next season.
Yeah, that's why I believe it. Because why did they do that? Yeah.
And this is why I got to hold my hand off to Gunnar Express as well. My hand off, bro. I'll hold my hat off to Gunnar Express because he actually came out and he said that, yo, I want Isaac. Isaac's this, Isaac's that. And I started looking at him and he is doing bits. Plus, on top of that, he played with Odegaard at Sociedad as well. So
two things though, Shots. Two things, yeah. First, don't take your hat off because your forehead will get exposed. Second
this player was fully playing FIFA, you know. I came back to
bro. No cap. I'm playing FIFA right now, bro.
Yeah, okay. You're not.
No, bro, I am. Man's doing.
I know you was, bro. Whenever I see you on mute, bro, you're playing FIFA, bro. You don't play.
Thanks, man. Anyway, I want to ask a question in it because I don't know when you plan on locking it off, but I just want to ask a real quick question. This is kind of like diverting from the topic, but because I heard someone mention it earlier, it's like, you know, these are the 6 players that can't get dropped right now. Which one player is the most undroppable player for Arsenal right now? Because I'll give mine straight away.
Aaron Ramsdale.
Yeah. Aaron Ramsdale for me. He can't be dropped because he has conceded 1 goal, which he shouldn't have conceded anyway, because the referee should have blown for Xhaka's injury, but he didn't because he's a pussy old bitch, right? Because it's the same guy that did that thing against Wolves, by the way. That David Luiz.
Craig Pawson, that
everyone clip him. Everyone clip him.
That guy, man. It's the same one, yeah. But for me, it's Ramsdale simply because whenever Leonard, like we saw it against even like Wimbledon, obviously most of us didn't get to watch the game, but it just
none of us watched the game.
It seemed like from what I saw of the highlights, he there was no like highlights of him kicking the ball, obviously, because he probably didn't. But it's kind of like he just the attacking play didn't work as much.
It's not as fluid.
Like if you like a lot of people, like I was reading some stuff from people that are in the game, and they were saying like the first half was shit. Like attacking wise, it was crap. The second half it got better because Smith Rowe and Saka came on. What that says to me is that we tried to play the same way we play with Ramsdale, we couldn't. So he brought on 2 players that, because of the the easiness of the competition, they were just able to do it all for themselves, and that just proves it. Like we have a style now that is Ramsdale's. Like he is the main catalyst of that style. But that's my answer in it.
I like your answer. I do see what Ramsdale does bring. Like I think Ramsdale does make the defense more fluid as well. Yeah. Like the Ramsdale and White,
100
all makes sense.
Yeah.
But for me, the guy that's not, you can't drop him. Don't touch him, bro. Like he has to stay there. I'll staple him there. I'll chain him there.
I think he's got the same answer as me.
Thomas Ross.
Thomas. Thank you. Yeah, I knew it was going.
I think that's me. I think that's me. But at the same time, there are so many honorable mentions.
Tomiyasu's another one.
Man, I want to see no Cedric.
No Chambers.
Cedric ever again, bro. Like seriously. Like again, we're looking at Gabriel, bro. I don't want to see
monster of a centre back.
No one talks about bullying Arsenal when he's on the pitch,
bro. There's no pussy old talk, none of that. Like literally, Guna, that was such an amazing. Do you know what? I'm gonna send that to Lorrie, because Lorrie had a question and he was like, "Who's been our player of the month?" I guess it kind of ties into the same thing, but I think we should look more, rather than looking in the past, we should look to the future. Who is actually undroppable from this team right now? Like out of everyone you've seen in this 11 that we've seen throughout this month, right? So your Tomiyasu's, Ramsdale's, Odegaard.
Wait. So we talking about like performance levels or like
performance levels, everything, bro. Like
no, because here's the thing, right? Because like, you can say Partey's undroppable, but most people would say Partey's undroppable because of the other shit midfielders that we have.
No, because
but look, obviously for me, there's your obvious ones in it, like we said them, like Gabriel, because I'm not like the thing with Ramsdale. I'm not like and these players we just mentioned. I get what Corey's saying. Like we're not only just saying them because like Tomiyasu, for example, we're not saying him just simply because the rest of them are shit.
That's what I'm asking though. Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
That does like help in it. Like if we had another good right back, you'd say, yeah, I wouldn't want to drop him, but you wouldn't. Like it's not the same as having Bellerin or Cedric. Obviously, Bellerin, but you know what I mean, like a Cedric in there. When you're looking at like low key players who have competition that are still undroppable, for me, Tierney is one because he has Tavares, who's very comparable competition. But Tierney's just, even though he's been a bit shit recently, he's still just too good. Like everything he does is just brilliant.
I don't even think he's been shit, bro.
No. I just put it back. Let me take that one back. He's been shit for his standards. Like he is still very good, but for like what he can do, he has been worse. And I'm not blaming him. I'm not saying sell him or anything, but like it happens. Players have their off limits, but it just proves how good Tierney is. Even when he's not playing to his best ability, we still want him in the team. We still don't want him like drop. We still always appreciate everything he does. It just proves how and he's a low key player in a sense that he's just very he's just low key in it. Like you don't even mention remember some of the stuff he does, but without him you'd see the difference. Like if we were to even I like Tavares, but you see the difference with Tavares and Tierney in that team.
And Gary Neville said something in the commentary that I agreed a lot with, and he was like, Arsenal need to keep this 11 fit. As long as this 11 is fit, they can do so much better than what people think. And this kind of ties into my answer to what Corey was asking. I feel like the reason I don't want none of these guys dropped, like Goon Express said, the whole Ramsdale thing, is because the person that deputizes Ramsdale doesn't do what Ramsdale does. Do you know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of the guys we've ended up dropping, the reason we were struggling is the instructions clearly that's given to these guys, they can't do it. So like, if you bring in Cedric or Bellerin, they can't do what my man's asking that Tomiyasu can do. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
if that kind of
100%.
makes sense. Where in our forward areas, I think it's a bit more fluid, like Saka, Pepe,
We can get
Aubameyang,
away.
Lacazette.
Yeah,
we can get away with them
dropping
things
one
there.
of them. Yeah.
Where the party position, no one has that.
excuse.
Yeah, because
No
he's
one can do
levels
that
above every
thing.
other midfielder we got.
Yeah,
Yes,
this is
do you
the
know what I'm
thing.
saying? Like, and we've seen it with Gabriel.
In
Yeah,
saying
go
that
on.
though, brother, that's like the goalkeeping position, brother.
Yeah, no, I agreed. I said
Okay,
Leno
right.
can't do what Ramsdale can,
Okay,
and that's
right,
why
okay.
and that's why we saw with the first 3 games, like we struggled, like we were getting bullied.
There's-
Like White was trying to do the passing thing, and then he looked a bit meaty in
Yeah.
the end. Do you know what I'm saying? Because he's overcompensating.
think-
That's a word that we use a lot. Like when players are overcompensating because they don't trust who's with them. Do you know what I'm saying?
I think with do you know what the thing is? Something with Ramsdale as well that's very simple but very effective. Is just how vocal he is in goal, you know.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
everyone
goalkeeper,
underestimates
you know.
I think the communication is very like
Everyone
underrated.
underestimates
It's
that
clear,
people
you know.
bro.
I think White. Obviously, I think White knew that he was under a bit of scrutiny, he was under a bit of pressure and stuff. And I think having Ramsdale behind him has given him more confidence to be like, you know what, do your thing. I got you covered, kind of thing. Because he is vocal, you know. It's like against Burnley when someone tried to rough up. I think it was Ben White.
Yes,
and then he
yes,
went there.
bro.
And he went and backed it.
Move.
Yes,
He went and
move.
backed it. That's what I like, man.
Move.
Yeah.
Move. Push back the chest. Move, bro.
That's what I'm saying. He's so vocal. Leno's standing there in goal. Leno's standing there with a lollipop in his hand. He's not doing
No, but that's the
anything.
thing, though, right? I think confidence with goalkeepers really really makes the calmness of the defense because they know that if they fuck up, they're gonna be like, oh shit, I got this guy behind me. This might not end well. But with Ramsdale there, they're like, oh yeah, it's calm.
I have to eat so much humble pie on Ramsdale. I have to be 100%.
Bro,
I swear.
Fizzy,
Look at your custom, bro. Get some custom.
On a serious one, I remember ranting, bro. I was live on stream and I'm ranting on Twitter about Ramsdale. I remember. I have to eat humble pie, but you know what? I'm actually so happy that he's proving people like me, people like everyone else wrong.
Everyone but ShoXs wrong.
Yeah,
but Fizzy, Fizzy, you hit the nail on the head there, yeah. Like when we criticize players, like with Ramsdale, for example, like with Ben White, we want them to prove us. Like I just don't get this narrative of people that say why do you want us to lose? I don't want us to lose. We're just giving our opinions on the player. But the main point is we don't want them to be that shit. We want them to prove us wrong. Ramsdale's done that. Ødegaard is doing that. He's better than what I thought he was. I thought Tavares would be all right anyway, so he's calm. Lokonga as well. Ben White, I need to see more of.
I like him still.
Yeah, Tomiyasu is another one, bro. But Corey, what you said, what you said about the confidence thing, I back that because you'll remember that tweet that I replied to you in. I said that Gabriel was the most overrated player at Arsenal. What I meant by that was, like when I look at the fan base and the way they rated Gabriel, I thought it was too high. I think he's a good player, but not as good as people made out he is. But I'll say it is. A lot of the criticism I gave of Gabriel was that period coming back after COVID. Now that I see what Ramsdale, when I see Ramsdale in this team, I don't think it was actually Gabriel. I think it was. I blame Leno now more than that because Gabriel. When you look at it, Gabriel's just come back from COVID, so he's already going to be like a little bit fragile. You know, like we saw what Havertz had, like the breathing issues and stuff.
Fully matched up.
Exactly, and when you've got Holding and fucking Leno next to you, so you're already ill, you're recovering from COVID, and you've got 2 absolute bums next to you. It's going to put the pressure on you a lot. Whereas with Ramsdale, he sees it like he's confident that he's got it, man. Like it's calm in it. He's got it. Like
the worst thing is though, Guno, with what you're saying there, with that now, you have to kind of start wondering, like, right, is this why Xhaka's been so shit?
It could be, you know.
No,
I say no. He's been here with a lot of goalkeepers, but I get what you're saying.
My thing is though, I feel like we're still being a bit harsh with Leno. Like Leno's not shit. He just doesn't play the philosophy we want to play.
And again,
I think there's certain goalkeeping qualities with Leno that I lack. Like for me, in a goal, like most title-winning teams, you have a goalkeeper that is vocal, secure, and also confident in taking
with high IQ.
action. taking
With high
authority
IQ.
over a situation.
But Leno's confidence, I think, disappeared when you try to change the way he plays, though. So, for instance, Nick Pope.
You just said that.
Yeah, Nick Pope is someone I look at, and he struggles with the ball at his feet.
Yeah,
but
right,
he's
okay.
highly rated in the Premier League because Burnley don't require him to play with the ball at his feet. So when Leno first came in and Emery wanted to play the way he wanted to play, no one was telling Leno shit them times. You know what I'm saying?
Right, okay. Here's the thing is, though, don't forget when Emery first came in, it was Petr Cech that could not adapt to playing with the ball at his feet and doing the things.
Oh, bro, my man didn't score no goal. Never forget that.
So we all looked at it. Yeah, we said, "Yo, get Leno
this guy out.
Get Leno in because he's going to be better at these things." Right. The only fucked up thing is, the role as a goalkeeper has changed. Same thing as a defender. You can't just be a defender, a brute that just know you're not good with your feet. You can't square the ball or anything, but you just know how to shoulder barge a man off the ball and say "fuck off out of my penalty area," because that's what a defender used to do. He used to command his penalty area, whereas the goalkeeper used to just catch, throw, and kick. Right?
Yeah.
Your fullbacks, all your fullbacks used to do was just make sure that you was on the left back's position or the right back position, and that is it. Nobody told you to run up nobody told you to go run up the field and go and cross the ball, and then on top of that, if it don't work, go get your ass back into the left back position. Nobody told the midfielders that there's a difference between a CDM, a box to box, a number 10, a this and that, and rare to the football is so fucking defined right now. If you are a goalkeeper, you cannot just be good at shot stopping anymore. No,
your all-round game has to be on point.
But for some teams, you can. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing with the Nick Pope thing. When you play for Burnley, you don't have to.
That's why we're telling them they need to fuck off out of the Premier League, bruv. They need to get relegated. That's why we're telling them.
I got another keeper then. I got another keeper.
Go on.
Chelsea's keeper. What's his name? Mendy.
Mendy, yeah.
Kepa's better at his feet than Mendy, though.
No, but Mendy's not as bad as Leno at his feet.
He's
secure. If you look at Mendy is
sure. Mendy can't kick the ball long very well, but he's very good at short balls. Like he can be like Ramsdale. He can bring the ball out. He can be confident with it. Like that's how they play in it. Like it's short out the back and then.
100% understand why
Ramsdale's got 5 defenders in front of him that he just needs to choose. Yeah, but he's got 5 defenders in front of him to choose to pass to. He doesn't even have to. He doesn't even have to make a. And if that's not the case, just scoop it over to one of either Kante, fucking Jorginho, or
Kovacic or whoever's there.
You're nice.
Yeah, so Leno would have loved that.
Nice.
He would have had 5 options.
Who? Leno,
yeah.
Look at the options he's got, bro.
What? Holding and Murray?
Relax, bro.
Bro, let me explain something to you, ShoXs. Yeah, you know when Leno came in, do you know who he was passing the ball to?
Yeah,
Liechtenstein and Socrates.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Liechtenstein. I'm just saying, yeah. I understand why Ramsdale has impressed us all. He's been fantastic, but I don't think Leno is as bad as we're making out. What it is I can accept where Arsenal are going, the direction we're going down. You don't fit that. It's time for you to go.
No. All right, okay. Reece. Okay. So in saying that, with all the options he did have, why did he always just keep passing to Xhaka that he knows can't turn on the ball? Then on top of that, if Xhaka were playing, he would only pass to El Neni. And again, who he knows can't turn on the ball. And probably he's going to make the wrong fucking decision.
Do you know El Neni can't turn the ball. All he can do is pass backwards and sideways. That's why.
Relax, bro.
I got answer to that.
Decision making.
No, I got answer to that, ShoXs. Yeah.
Go on.
And this is why Granit Xhaka's positives are also his negatives. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Go ahead.
When he knows someone's a bit shaky and they're not confident, he will want to impose himself and he'll be like, Leno, me, pass it. But my brother, you can't turn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but I know what he's doing. He's basically trying to make himself an option, but he can't turn. So then Leno will pass to him. He'll get tackled, and then we'll all be looking at Leno and Xhaka like, why are they still in the team?
Right. Okay. Then. So what about when he was passing to Guendouzi? And I'm so fucking.
Oh, shots!
I wish I never brought him. I wish I never brought the name back up. But don't forget, that was the guy that was always calling for the ball, and it weren't always the best decision. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
Do you know what it is though? Guendouzi, yeah, and this is why people like Guna X might like him, yeah. Guendouzi thinks he's one of the best players in the world, you know. Like when you actually look,
he is, bro. He is.
Oh, no, we're not doing this again.
Oh Lord! but Guendouzi genuinely.
Bro, save the shamelessness for later, man.
I'm about to look.
Bro, Guendouzi's better than Kante. You hit it here first.
Oh, do you know what? No. Do you know what? We have to hold back some of this for next week, innit? We've been streaming for 2 hours and a fucking half, and we was only meant to be on for an hour.
Screw the rules. Screw the rules, innit?
He is cooking Z's right now. Fizzy, I'm so sorry, bro. I know you said you only have an hour, bro. I'm so sorry, blood. Yeah,
that was a good stream, though.
This was it's been lit stream. I can't even lie to you, man. And big up the comment sections as well. Like, it's so lit. Yeah, the fact is, I forgot to remind you guys, man. Fucking smash the likes, man. Subscribe, share this shit, man. Come on, let's move. But hear what though, yeah. I think we've actually got our panel for next week, and I think we've got a good couple of topics to talk about for the next week, the next couple of weeks up until the international breaks as well. So, guys. Thank you so much.
Click the last comment that just came in, please.
The last one from Busy.
Hey, he kills me still.
Busy and Vibes, yeah. I swear you were the goats of the actual comment section.
Wait, international break, yeah. GX Dizzy Guendouzi debate. I'm having it right now.
Yeah.
Get ready for some kudos slander as well.
You know what? Even to the point, yeah, I think we need to have a Vibes versus Dizzy stream. Like these men need to go back and forth with the jokes on each other because these men are just goated when it comes down.
Yeah, we're careful though because you get Valve coming in on like a Bunda Jedi account or whatever the hell he calls it. It'll be a massive stuff.
Yeah, Bunda
Jedi or whatever he calls it.
Vel's up there, but he's not goated like Dizzy and Vibes, man.
Yeah, and he thinks that Dombele's better than bloody or whatever his stupid name is. He's better than Pat. I like
Dombele. That's his name, bro.
Dombele,
bro. I like Dombele, but he ain't no Party fan. He ain't no Thomas Partey, and he never will be, bro. Bro, his idol's Thomas Partey. Never mind being better than him, man. Like
facts only, bro. Facts only. But guys, this has been probably the latest stream that we've actually done on the first XI as well. So big up everyone that come through, everyone that was just putting in comments, everyone that came to speak, man. Like we've had Lorrie, we've had Ray drop out as well, but we've got some dope fucking panelists. Guys, please, I beg you, go and follow all of these man on the Twitters because we're out here.
And unfollow Dizzy. Dizzy to 1K. Dizzy to 1K.
These men have got a personal beef going on with Guendouzi and Saliba, but yeah, like leave that to them. You'll see it on the timeline or in the group chats that we're in, innit? Fizzy, is there anything you want to add before you bounce out, my brother?
Fam, it's been a lit stream, man. I can't wait to do it again. Hopefully 3 points Brighton. Everyone's still happy. Vibes all over the gaff.
Lit. My guy Corey, man, big up. Oh, sorry, no shit. Fizzy, tell them where they can find you, bro.
At JR Fizzy on all socials. Keep it simple.
Guys, this is one of the fucking dopest FIFA streamers on the YouTubes and, you know, giving out content on the Twitter as well, man. So he's out here, man. Go follow this fucking guy here. Corey, man, what are you telling me, bro?
Yeah, big up, bro. 3 points, Brighton. No Mope fucking shithousery. Oh, I swear, bro, man. No Welbeck scoring either. I swear to God, bro. I don't lose my fucking shit. Yeah, you can find me Corey AFC on Twitter, 2 Y's. Big up.
Wicked, man. Thank you very much for passing through, my brother. Always a pleasure, man. You know how it goes, man. Gunner Express, man. This is the most controversial bread you'll ever fucking find in the Arsenal fan base. However, it's all love, and this bread he's dope, man. He's got his own channel as well, man. Big up Gunner, man. Tell him where to find you, bro.
In Guendouzi's house. But yeah, man. On it real. You could probably find me slandering Dizzy on Twitter at Good.
Dizzy got an angel off.
Yeah, him and his rubber pellets, Luca saying. And then yeah, man, like obviously on YouTube, the Gooner Express, hit me up on there as well for some kick-ass content, you know, Arteta in and that. And yeah, bro, like yeah, like bro, follow me on Twitter, follow me on YouTube, as well. Follow Ray in it, 'cause obviously Ray's not here right now, but he's close to 1K. I don't know if he's hit 1K on Twitter, but follow man like Ray G on Twitter. Does some cool mental health stuff, man. So obviously,
Yeah, big up Ray.
follow him and jump in that as well. ShoXs as well. Big up for doing that, bro. But yeah, man. I'm now the vice president of the Ramsdale Hive. Just thought I'd tell you that as well.
The Royston Hive
man,
is now out of business.
So shameless,
bro.
so shameless.
For 2 games a season, and Potter out, and this is one of them, bro. Potter, please lose. Like, please take an L against Arsenal, bro. Like, I want to win in it. And Maupai, fuck you, bro. Don't ever, he shouldn't even, bro. Never mind. He should never even. Henry should never even entertain that 4 man. Like, yeah, man.
Thanks only. Now, on the real, guys, man, I promise you, Gooner Express got some dope content on YouTube as well. So Google his name, go on YouTube, get it on, subscribe to him because dope content. My guy Reese, bruh, big musician in the ends. Rare to tell. I've known this guy for like 10 years plus. I got invited onto a stream. I didn't even realize it was him. And then the world's just too fucking small, man. Tell him where to find you, Reese, bro.
So obviously, everything Reese Ryder, that's RYDAR. I'm saying big Arsenal fan. I'll make sure I follow all of you. Like I said, this is a dope stream. I love everyone's individual opinions. I'm saying, and we'll be doing this again. You know what I mean? But 3 points, Brighton. 3 points.
All the way, man, all the way. Now, listen, guys, man, straight up in it, like, big up my fucking panelists, man. Shit, okay. So yeah, everyone go ahead and go follow man like Ray G on Twitter. That's the guy that came in before. Again, me and him do mental health spaces on the Sunday and everything like that. So, you know, just bringing awareness to mental health and stuff like that. And go ahead and go follow Sarcasm City as well, because me and my guy Cam, we've got a show with Reese as well every Monday, which is the Gunner Talk. Yeah, we couldn't go on this week, but we're going to be on Thursday. So, yeah, we'll move. Again, Igal as well. You can catch us on Igal's streams. And, yeah, my is at ShoXstar on Twitter and pretty much all socials. And my co-host, Uncle Lorrie, he's not here right now. He had to cut. He's got work in the morning and stuff like that. But yo, another dope guy as well, man. You'll love his opinions and so on. Big up the comment section. Smash.
Nah, wait a second. No. Big up the comment section by this Dizzy guy. Look, he's talking shit about pigs in blankets, bro. Like, who is this guy, man? What the fuck? How dare you, bro?
I'm not putting any more of these comments on the fucking screen. I've been so active like, trying to read through all of these things to make sure these men ain't saying nothing outrageous and that, yeah? I'm done with these man. Like, fuck them. Let them
Vibes just butchered Henry's name as well. Like, what's going on here, man?
And I'm not giving that any airtime. Sorry. No. You might can relax in it, yeah?
Fucking Herney.
Yeah, you might can fucking relax.
Who's Herney, bro? Like, who's that?
Herney. But yo, guys, listen, everyone, subscribe to the channel and smash the like on the video, man. We out, man.
Come on.
Peace.
Big up.